Hello. Welcome. It's Tuesday. KK's in the house again. We're playing Harley Quinn, Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. Buckles, thank you for the lurk. Kovu, how's it going? Rachel. Captain Geach. How's everybody? I'm doing well, Kovu. I wonder if that remix is gonna mute the beginning of the stream. We'll see. We're just bullshitting right now anyway. You're thirsty. It's gonna be nice, because right now we're at the beginning of a trial. So I don't have to read it all tonight. I'm just gonna be talking to you guys. Definitely go check out Fireworks or Die on SoundCloud. That Astrobot remix with Muse. Mwah. Mwah. So good. You just noticed the stream title? I figured we'd get a lot more viewers in, you know? As long as it starts with Harley Quinn, we'll get people in. It gets the people going! Rachel's day was a lot. But Noah's doing okay. Who's Noah? Who's Noah? Let's play some anime. KK? Hey. Bud. Thank you. You fuck. Who dat? Who's Noah? Who is he? Who's that boy? Who him is? I didn't know a Noah. Danganronpa. Danganronpa. Where did we save? This looks right. That looks right, I think. Or did I save up here? These saves! Why doesn't it just let me use the last save? Brittany! Thank you so much. How are you? Pale Cycle.
Luxel, one love. Luxel, one love.
Luxel, one love. Luxel, one love. 3 months. Thank you so much. Luxel, one love. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I can't believe it's been 3 months. Brittany, can you believe it? It's beautiful. Happy 3-month anniversary. You summoned Best Boy with your Luxel, one love. Come here. Say hi to Brittany. It's been 3 months. Ow. Okay. Oh, the rips. He's ripping. He's ripping and tearing. Precious angel. Did you hear me laughing when you came here? Allie, hello. I'm only here because you added the Harley Quinn to the title. That's what I thought it would work, right? It brings the people to the theater. What about this little baby boy that's ripping my shoulders off? Alright, you want to say hi? We're gonna do a class trial soon. You want to say hi first? Okay. Ugh. Let's say hi to the people. Ugh. Hi. Everybody having a good Tuesday? You better give him a kiss. What, you want a kiss? Oh. Mwah. You ready for a class trial? Somebody murdered somebody. They murdered 2 people. We gotta figure out who it is, buddy. He doesn't look very excited. That's some ominous music, Watson. Oh, okay. You smell better than you did yesterday. Ugh, it's been raining and snowing a lot, so he smelled like a wet towel. All day yesterday. Just a big old fluffy wet towel running all over the place. And he got his dirty paws on the bed? Good boy. Thank you for making me wash the sheets all the time. Thank you. I appreciate that. He's not interested in the murder. Only treats. He just got a freaking treat. It's the only way I can get him to come inside. He's doing his best, okay? And there's the Watson hair right in my mouth. One kiss. Dirty paws on the bed. Ugh. Every time. You like the shirt? One piece. One piece. Everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamation. They were gathered by the red door. And as soon as we were all there,
Monokuma appears!
one kiss is all it takes. He's multiplied.
Wrong.
Nope, not multiplication. It just looks that way because of an illusion. I'm moving so fast, it only looks like I've multiplied. Can you guys tell which one is the real Monokuma? Do you get Watson groomed? I should, Allie. I should go get him groomed. I'd give him baths myself, and I'd cut his hair myself. I should probably take him to like an actual person. I'm just an amateur. This is getting out of hand. Now there's two of them. He definitely hates me whenever I give him a bath. So let him take him to a stranger, and he can hate the stranger. He'll probably still hate me because I drove him to the groomer. What do you do for your puppa? PetSmart pretty cheap for that, but I get you. Can't be bothered to take Luke. Just do it yourself and let him hate me. Watson will hate me because I'm the driver. He'll know. He'll know what I'm doing. Same though. Luma has too much anxiety for me to take her to a stranger. Yep. Watson will hate it. Every time I have to take him to the vet, he hates me for a full week. Won't even talk to me. He's usually very vocal. I swear, Watson tries to speak English. He's getting really close. Rachel heard it on the phone. He's trying to speak English. He's so good for the groomers when they do it. He runs around the house with a towel when I do it. I want a refund. Had my neighbors... Oh, I didn't even read that. Shit. Had my neighbor stop me on the walk. He's a groomer. Asked if Luma needed a groom. She was like, "Rah, rah, rah. Back off." Does she sound like Batman? Bert was so mad at me for about a week after 2 vet trips in 1 week. Oops. Oops. Poor Bert. Is Bert feeling okay? He is so close to words. You're not playing along. Along.
Stop talking.
We're not here to play with you.
Okay. Hey!
And everyone's here and ready to go. Please board the pain train. Elevator. I'll see you guys down there. He's doing fantastic. The wound has almost completely healed. Will the hair grow back, or will it just be bald spot? Dead girly Tina. Hello. How's your night? How's Tuesday treating you? Okay then, shall we? We're about to solve a double murder case. Hold on. I'm not mentally prepared yet.
What the heck?
You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away anymore, hero. You're gonna pay for your sins.
What the heck?
I told you already, I didn't do it for serious! That reminds me, did you ever find the other costume or the note? Well, no, but... How unfortunate. Then it would seem we have our culprit. Bert is doing this new thing when he tries to say hello. It's hilarious. Does he speak? Bert speaks? It'll grow back. I think, anyway. Not bad, Tina. My night's going okay. Had some smoked salmon for dinner. Just chilling. I was playing Horny Chess earlier, which is Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Just living life. That DLC comes out tomorrow, I think. Isn't it tomorrow? Or is it Thursday? He goes, "Hello! Hello!" Is it like the the Robin Williams thing? Hello! Horny Chess disclaimer. I don't know if everybody knows what Horny Chess is. We say it so casually now. Can't beat Horny Chess. I think the DLC's tomorrow. It's so long, Allie. I've been playing it for fucking 5 months, and I still haven't beat one campaign. You've been playing Awakening today. Awakening's good, yo. I love that game. I'm glad you went back to play it. I think, I've been trying to convince Jess to go back and play it, because I know how much she loves Three Houses. Robin Williams, Mrs. Doubtfire, Pavlova?
Hey,
This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we go to the courtroom.
That's right.
She's right. Let's go down there first. Then the story can really begin. Yeah, good idea. Brittany, thank you for the lurk. See you in a bit. That's right. I have to. I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Hifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's still alive, and for the 2 that lost their lives. Spoilers for Danganronpa. Spoilers for Harley Quinn Danganronpa. The one who killed Hifumi and Taka. The one who killed 2 of our friends. The killer is... someone right here. I say hello because of Labyrinth, but Robin Williams is amazing. We lost a great one. Yep. I love Robin Williams. What a man. What a man. What a mighty good man. Kovu, you stole the Snickers! What the hell? That was Brittany's Snickers. But where's Harley Quinn? She's here, okay? She's here. Don't worry. She'll show up eventually. Where's Harley? Where is she? Guys, it's fine. Right now, we're watching the Birds of Prey part of the game. Harley will show up. Just wait. Were you listening? Wait till we get to the courtroom to begin your arguing. Oh, let's just get in there. What mighty good, man. Hate you for getting that stuck in my head. Already, it only took one line of that song. I took one last deep breath, exhaled slowly. I began to walk toward the elevator. Once everyone was aboard. You so crazy, they're gonna have your baby. I don't know if I said that right. The steel box began to move. The clunking of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. There was no going back. Until we settled all this, we couldn't go anywhere. If I get lurky, it's because my Chipotle needs both hands. You got a big old burrito? Is the burrito the size of your head? What was that? There was a burrito place that used to say, we got burritos the size of your head. And it was legit. Double fist the burrito. Wait, that she needs two burritos. It's like the little rascal that has 2 pickles. Was that Buckwheat? Who was that? Somebody had 2 pickles. When I see all you gathered together like this, I realize just how few of you there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching to its climax.
Just the worst.
Only 'cause of you. Why? Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other?
Well, what?
The burrito would be the size of my head, but I got a salad with chips. Digging them chips. It's baby time. Why didn't you get a burrito, Rachel? Rachel. What? Do you really hate me so much? But I'm so cute.
Come on.
Stop goofing around and begin the trial. Don't rush me. Of course I'm gonna start it. I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break. I'd never hold out on you like that. Okay, let's begin. Get to your assigned seats. Trying to eat some greens. Trying to find the quote. Which quote are you looking for? Did you forget? Are those greens on the Thanos approved list? Should we bring that up? Alright, Rachel. Hold up. 1 second. Rachel, stop eating. Rachel, please. Put the fork down. We gotta make sure you are eating the right greens. Which one was it? Here it is. Okay. Is one of the greens that you're eating on this list broccoli, cauliflower, pickle, except in the US? In that case, fuck number 3. Carrots, cabbage, peppers, spinach, Brussels sprouts, mushrooms, or arugula? You're eating romaine, baby kale, okay, spinach. I'll accept this answer. Oops, I drew a line. This one. Okay, you're good. I'm not saving that because I ruined it. You're good. You got spinach on there. That's Thanos approved. And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Yes, I want to save. Oh, you found it. Quote 5. We're climaxing, chat. You got it. All right, let's set our skills. Cool and composed. Steadies your aim a little. Effective during the non-stop debate. How much does that cost? 2? Let's get it. We still got 16 points. I don't even know if we have enough to fill out the 16. I got those equipped. Yeah, we're good. We Gucci. All rise.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, to begin with...
We already know who did it.
Uh-oh. She's saying fuck evidence.
Was that?
What's that?
It was Hero. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him in that suit. Don't try and deny it. You killed them.
I didn't! Someone knocked me out! I was asleep the whole time! I don't know anything about it!
Do we believe him? It's never that simple though, right? Alright, so my theory, if you're caught up on the Danganronpa soaps, I think that Hifumi, before we get into the trial, I think Hifumi faked his own death. He's actually still alive right now, and blamed it on Hiro. Knocked him out somehow with some kind of drug.
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer!
Who are you calling a murderer?
There's
I
no
am
rule
sorry
against
to say,
faking your own
Hero,
death.
But we do have evidence. Blueprint for the suit. Parts we assume were used to build it. And all of it was found in your room. You have to admit, the evidence is quite compelling.
Celeste is saying maybe evidence is okay.
It points to you as having created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know!
Is Hiro really the killer, or... Before anything else, we have to make that clear. Make your argument. Yasuhiro's message. He seems genuine.
Everything we found in your room.
Everything was
The
found in your room.
blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
Yasuhiro's message.
I don't know anything about that stuff! It's not true, it's a conspiracy!
Oh, someone slipped a note under his door.
Hero, why? Why did you kill them?
No! Just hold on a second!
I mean, looking at the blueprints, that handwriting is awful messy. If I remember right, Hiro's handwriting is...
Everything we found in your room.
His handwriting is
The
immaculate.
blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything. It's not true. It's a conspiracy.
Hero, why?
No! Just hold on a second.
Where do I need to shoot? What am I shooting at?
Everything we found in the blueprints.
The blueprints.
the suit
Gotta
parts,
get out of the way! No!
you are.
Fuck me!
It's not true.
Alright, let's go.
Hero, why?
No! Just hold on a second.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the
Here we
suit
go.
parts,
Get
they
it?
are all
Got it!
Are we sure Hiro really made those blueprints?
What do you mean?
Well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hiro wrote.
Look at that
Asking
handwriting.
everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared. The handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say? When you compare it to the blueprints,
There's no way you could think the same person made both of them.
Unless that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
No, the differences are bigger than that, I think.
Come on! I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting anyway.
So Makoto, are you saying you don't think Hiro's the culprit?
And he's
No
not
way.
The only one. I think Hiro is innocent as well.
I think Byakuya has something up his sleeve. He was dropping some hints. He's dropping a few hints, but he never tells us until the last second because he likes to play his fucking devilish games.
Then who was in that Robo-Justice suit? Is it like Hiro said? Was there really someone running around in a second suit?
The suspicious individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
And of course he passes it off to me.
So, who was in the Robo-Justice suit?
The suspicious individual in question, the one that must have been in the suit, Hina? The Illuminati? I thought it was had it been Hiro.
I got it! Other than Hiro,
Fuck off,
I
Tagami.
can't think of anyone else it could have been.
What? The whole Illuminati, the entire organization in one suit. They're just little ants.
Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit. And we never found any kind of second suit.
Then there can be no doubt. Hiro is the prime suspect.
That doesn't make any sense. You just said Hiro didn't do it.
It makes perfect sense. Hiro was the suspicious individual in the suit, but he's not the culprit.
So what you're saying is...
That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo-Justice suit.
Yeah, I guess you could hit somebody in the head with a hammer without being in a robo suit, right? They're not mutually exclusive. Or wait. It's Connor and I's two kids in a trench coat. You guys, you're the murderers?
What? Now that's a bold assumption. And what reason do you have to make such a statement? You do have a reason, yes?
Of course. But before we get to that, there's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
Hey, stop trying to boss us around.
All things have a proper order.
So what is it? What needs to be clarified?
We must clarify the method of transportation for
They use the
Taka's
dolly.
body. It would seem that his corpse was moved using certain particular items. Makoto, can you tell us what they were?
It was a dolly. The things that were used to move Taka's body, they must have been... It was a tarp? Yep, this one. I got it! There's still one more thing. The things that were used to move Taka's body, they must have been... I think it was the... Wait. Oh, do I have to do both? This one? I got it!
They were a dolly and a tarp, right?
What's with the attitude?
So, let's see if I can explain. Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room, and then we rediscovered it in the repository. And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right? It was the same tarp that up until then was stored in the equipment room. So the killer must have seen it there and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body. That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
No one. Absolutely no one. Not even Alter Ego. Byakuya. Tell him, Naegi.
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
Byakuya is always testing me.
Same thing.
He wants to see how far I can go, because when he wants to murder me, he needs to know exactly what he needs to do.
I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room.
Kyoko might be the
first
exact same
found
way,
Taka's
actually.
body there.
Kyoko might be testing me to see how far she can go and get away with murder.
But when the body disappeared, so did the dolly. Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository, so did the dolly.
Those pictures on the wall look like I drew them. Especially that penguin. The penguin has a beak on his head. That's how I'm going to draw penguins from now on.
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
But are you sure you are not mistaken?
Am I ever mistaken?
Huh?
Huh?
Are you absolutely positive
The penguin
dolly
looks so
was
much
in the
like your
equipment
art.
room when we found Taka's body? That dolly was made
You can actually
specifically
submit your
for
own
the
art to the
large
game. That was all
objects
mine.
between the repository and the art room. It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room. Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along, and you
Am I
simply didn't
ever
realize it?
mistaken?
She's raised an
Lisa.
objection. How do you respond?
There is no shame in being wrong, and nobody expects much from you anyway.
Oh, Celeste. Oh, look. That's nice.
We have all accepted the fact that you rarely understand what is going on around you.
Wow. I've never had anyone sound so nice while being so mean. But maybe I can change her mind. If I could just explain to them why the dolly must have been moved from the equipment room to the repository. Dragging me, Celeste. Ruthless. 3,500 is just under half of my channel points. Oh, we got a new game. Reloading. Starting with this next bullet time battle, we're going to add one more ingredient to the recipe. On the bottom of the screen underneath the tempo marker, you'll see an ammo count. Up until now, there hasn't been a limit on how you destroy your opponent's statements. From now on, just locking on and pressing the Y button won't be enough to handle them. It'll cost you one bullet to destroy a single remark. Once you run out of bullets, you can't destroy any more statements, no matter how locked on you are. However, you can reload by pressing X. Just like locking on, you'll have to press the X button in time with the tempo markers. This is becoming a real-ass rhythm game. Holy shit. Automatically reload at the start of a fever time, your ammo will not decrease. But if your action difficulty is set to gentle, you won't have to reload at all. In which case, you can ignore them. Well then, good luck and have fun. Do you want a donation, Gofu? Can you give people channel points? Is that a thing? The moment of truth. Shit, we're already in the rhythm game?
You had it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere.
Am I doing it, chat?
Do your
I can't
worst,
tell.
You miserable wretch.
Ugh,
You had it wrong.
fuck. I forget how to do it.
Cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic.
Final strike.
I cannot agree.
This should prove it.
This should prove it.
If you're asking for
You have
proof
so many
that
points.
the dolly moved, I have it right
She's so
here.
mean. Yes, but also yes.
When I found the dolly in the repository,
I like when she's mean to
one
me.
of the wheels had a blood stain on it. There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark in it that matched the dolly wheel's tread. The killer probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident as they wheeled the body out of the room. And as the blood dried on the tire, they moved the body into the repository. So there's my proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's body.
Jeez, does Celeste really hate me that much?
Well, anyway, that was just something we had to get out of the way. Let's get back to the main subject.
Yeah, the subject of how Robo Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then
You miserable wretch. Was certainly a highlight.
what kind of robot is it?
I'm not sure that really matters.
That reminds me of Wolverine, because Wolverine doesn't cuss very much. He'll call people like gutter trash. You piece of gutter trash, bub. Justice for Robo Justice.
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer. If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately obvious.
If I look at how the body was moved, it'll be clear why the person in the suit couldn't have done it. What does he mean by that? Robo Justice costume. Dragon, Archtrim.
As we know,
Give me a second.
He was killed in the equipment room. And from there, the body was moved
What do you want me to
the
draw?
repository, correct?
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp, then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Well, yeah. But even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over. Then you could push the dolly no problem. So the killer just crouched down and carted the body off to the repository.
If you accept everything we just said, then you must realize that whoever was in the suit couldn't possibly be the culprit.
Sorry. I
Connor,
don't
welcome
think I
in.
realized anything.
How's your night going? The dolly doesn't have any handles, so to push it, you'd have to be able to bend over. But would anyone wearing that suit have been able to actually stoop down like that?
As we know,
Alright, it's obvious. He just gave me the answer.
The culprit then loaded it onto the dolly.
now, keep in mind that the
Well, yeah. All you'd have to do is bend over.
No, it's wrong.
Break.
You're absolutely right that you could push a dolly without a handle if you stoop down low.
If this was Rachel's stream, I would have asked her to draw Abraham Lincoln. But it's not Rachel's stream. This is Daniel's stream. What do you want me to draw, Dragon?
But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
What do you mean?
Draw Izuku. What? Hold up. Let me put on some music. Midoriya. This is a Harley Quinn stream, excuse me? All Aoi has to do is... Never mind. The stream title, I cackled when I saw the notification. Don't worry, she's here. Oh, yeah. So what happened, Rachel, with that emote, I was going to make it a tier 3 emote, and Twitch said it wasn't sized correctly, even though it was the exact same one that I had before. The exact same size, everything. And they after 2 weeks, they told me it was sized incorrectly. So right now, it's only in Discord. KK always coming in clutch. It is super weird, but that's the life we live. He's got some like black highlights right here. His hair kind of turns into his eyeball. Kind of looks like him. Connor's V-tired, but today was pretty okay. V-tired. You're liking it, Rachel? Overall, it was a good day, Dragon? Not happy right now. What's going on, Dragon? You want to talk about it? Captain Geach, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This next part, maybe not so much. We'll see how it goes. I kind of ran out of room, huh? He's gonna be very chibi. Very chibi. Actually, we might just have to do, like, the chibiest of chibi. Oh, I have room. There we go. It was, like, zoomed in. What's going on here? Ugh, there we go. Eraser. Need to fix this a little bit. His neck is just wild right now. How do I fix this? Hold up. That's good. That's fine. Went back to physical therapy for your knee. Is it gonna be full cowling? No. Have to do new exercises constantly and ice my knee constantly for the next 3 weeks. I'm sorry, Dragon. Sounds rough. I understand why you're not happy about that. That sounds like a pain in the ass. This boy makes you so happy that I want this art on my fridge even though I have no emotional connection to him. You want this art? This is the worst. Alright, he has like a, I need a new color. Let's make a color here. It would be like this. Oh, that looks good. That's a Deku color. There we go. So then it goes like these and these. These are his shoes. He also has a red belt. Hold up. Like little pouches on them. Get into My Hero Academia, Rachel. Indulge! She's gonna. Physical therapy is an emotional roller coaster and a lot of work. Hope it goes well and keep pushing on. Rachel's been there. She's been there for sure. Get your heart warmed, Rachel. Connor's been there. I'm sorry, Connor. Anyone remember Kablam? Kovu. I remember Kablam. With the melting guy. What's his name? The guy that just that's his superpower is to melt. Dreading going back, but if I have chronic cough, then I didn't want to deal with both at the same time. Oh yeah, you're giving Jess your cough every time you come into... I haven't coughed yet, so maybe the curse is gone. This art is because it's your Deku. What a precious boy. You could look at the picture behind you for reference. Wow. Wow. If you like the X-Men and Doctor Who, you're gonna love My Hero Academia. Yep. His shoes. Dude reminds you of Henry from Kablam. Wow. I'm missing some stuff. I'm trying to think. What was I doing? Oh yeah, the belt. How's this? Can I pick a font for this? Oh, I can. Let's find a good font. Is this one good? Oh, that's not big enough. How about this? Plus Ultra! Taking some artistic liberties here, all right? What's a good background color for this? Like a lavender? Will this look good? Ooh, baby! That's looking good! That's looking good! It's a nice use of space. I'm an artiste dragon. You come to my channel, you expect the best. Now you can hang this up on your fridge. You're looking good. Looking good, Joker. All right, put it on the fridge. I like that. What's this font called? I missed it. What was it? Who is she? Stencil STD. That's a good font. I like it. It's like what the army uses, maybe? Is that what the army uses? Wow, so this is a Harley Quinn and Owen Wilson stream? Yep. Owen Wilson is going to be in the next Birds of Prey movie. And it's going to be named Owen Wilson versus Harley Quinn, Birds of Prey, Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn's going to be in it twice. Check the dabs cord when you can. Can only take so much of Owen Wilson. What about like an hour of Owen Wilson saying the same word over and over? Full cowling! You love it? Would you say this is a good use of space? Upgraded so quick, I'm dying. Double the Harley Quinn. The immediate rebrand shocked me. Has a movie ever done that before? Yes. The one with Tom Cruise and Emily Blunt. That one rebranded fairly quickly. I actually really like that movie. If I could remember the name of it. It's it was like Live, Die, Repeat, and then it was like something else. KK, hey, KK, we're gonna play video games? Thank you.
Think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit.
Edge of
together.
Tomorrow, yep,
Remember?
that was the new one. I like it. I think it's a good movie. I think Live, Die, Repeat is the better name for that movie.
When you're
Harley
in that
Quinn,
suit,
Man from Uncle 2.
Not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist.
Where is Man from Uncle 2? When is it coming?
Am I right about that?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
This is how they're solving the mystery? Where are my uncles?
It seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend
I still haven't
over.
seen Man from Uncle.
Well,
Is that something I need to
what's
rectify?
stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
When you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not that
I guess I'm watching it then. I didn't realize there's so many fans of The Man from Uncle. Watch it with me, add it to the list. Well, we gotta watch all of X-Files. We gotta watch all of Twin Peaks.
On top of that, if you were wearing such
A lot of people
rigid,
missed out.
cumbersome suit,
I didn't hear a single damn thing about it except for the sequel that doesn't exist.
It's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
Watch Man from Uncle. I'll watch it. The list goes forever. It's fine. We have all the time in the world, except for when I get hit by a car tomorrow.
Well, I mean,
We're gonna have to watch it tonight.
It's just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move.
Guy Ritchie's best movie. Wow. There's absolutely no chance the costume was taken off to move the body because once it's on, you can't take it off.
Shoot!
Shoot! I did it wrong. There's absolutely no chance that the costume is taken off. Can't take it off by yourself. I should have read the third
I
one.
don't think taking off the suit was an option.
Why are you leaving, Rachel?
Remember,
Literally watched it, then continued to watch it 3 times the same weekend. Jesus. Then bought it after I streamed it. Took it with you everywhere. What? How? How is this the best movie you've ever seen?
That's true. It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
Can you guys just give me a synopsis of the entire plot in chat? It'll be like I watched it while we're playing video games. You guys can reenact it too. Like, Connor can be the man, and then Rachel can be Uncle. Dragon can be From. If Geach is here, he can be the. I needed to leave for a moment when you implied you were getting hit by a car tomorrow. It's a very rewatchable movie. No, it's all the tropes, my dude. It's about the Cold War. That's all I'll tell you. No synopsis for you. Too much chip. Captain Geach, you are the.
Of course I wasn't making it up.
if he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it.
I fully embrace being the Captain the.
Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
Yeah, that's right.
So, it's really, really true that Robo Justice couldn't have moved the dollar?
To be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit, correct?
The soundtrack is Guardians of the Galaxy level. It's good. We're going to watch the trailer during brunch. Hell yeah. Send it to me.
No, wait. Just a second, if you please.
Rachel sent me like
Have you
17
forgotten
videos today for
about the
brunch.
picture that I took?
She's not kidding around. 17 ass videos.
You all got a good look at it, did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo-Justice?
Brunch hype. That film literally had the most Connor brand lore scene that's ever happened. I watch it once a week. Just the scene? What do you mean Connor brand lore scene? Is there like a bunch of witches setting men on fire? It's got a great found family trio element with an amazing slow burn low-key ship, Alicia Vikander, Henry Cavill, Armie Hammer, spy games, car crashes, magic. Slow down, Rachel. Slow down.
If whoever was in that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that?
Wow, you know me so well. It's got Tomb Raider, it's got Superman, it's got a guy named Armie Hammer. Who names their child Armie Hammer? The most powerful witch.
Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said?
He's an heir to Armie Hammer. What is the soap? Wow, that sucks to be him. But I guess he's like a hot, famous guy, so maybe it doesn't suck to be him. Never mind, I take it back.
So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question. The individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hiro, without a doubt.
The scene has Cry to Me over it. Cry to Me? What song's that? He's super good looking and tall. Jess, I don't know who did it. We're still trying to make sure it's not Hiro before we falsely accuse him of murder and then all get killed. Who do you think did it? I think it's Hifumi. I already told you my theory. I think Hifumi's alive and well and he's framing everybody. His name doesn't matter. Just know the scene I think Connor's talking about will probably be reenacted by one of us the day we have too many drinks. We're also making you watch Dirty Dancing. I've seen Dirty Dancing. It's just I don't memorize movies.
That's gotta be right.
But I'll rewatch it with you guys.
Hold on a second.
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion. Besides,
That's cute.
There's no hurry to decide who did it before we rush to a verdict. Shouldn't we explore every single possibility?
Yes, please, Kyoko. Yes,
Instead of
please.
seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Connor just always wanting Dirty Dancing. Guess we'll add it to the list. We got X-Files, we got Twin Peaks, we got The Man from U.N.C.L.E., The Man from U.N.C.L.E. 2, The Man from U.N.C.L.E. 3, and Dirty Dancing. Poor Hiro just wants to dress up like a robot. I think he was drugged and placed inside of the robot. Cry to Me is from Dirty Dancing before they do the actual dirty. Let people dress up as robots!
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover something
Was that a
new.
reference to the book series?
What a pain in the ass!
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to do it.
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
The whole ass trilogy that I'm gonna personally make.
All right then, let's take another look back at what happened.
Connor, do you know what sweeting is? Sweet, like watching a sweeted movie? You could do that. Solomon Burke, Cry to Me. Oh, you're actually guys, we'll watch it during brunch this Sunday. Come check it out. We deserve this. I feel like I traded Man from U.N.C.L.E. 2 for Tomb Raider 2. I just want more Alicia. I'd watch a Tomb Raider 2. I loved that movie. Yo, I know I've said this before, but if you haven't heard, the opening scene of Tomb Raider where they're fucking like riding bikes, but parkour bikes. They're doing parkour on bikes. It's legit. It's one of the best scenes ever made. It's so underrated. It's happening. Tomb Raider 2 is coming 2021.
I suppose we could start with this morning. 4 of us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself. We waited there for quite a while, but nobody
Wait,
else
Connor,
showed
why
up,
are you giving
so
him
we
your
went
life?
to look for everyone.
Don't give Kovo your life.
That was around 8 a.m.
I asked Arrow if I could have a hug. He ran away from me screaming, so my self-esteem took a blow today. Arrow. What a fickle bitch. Oh, 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 oh. I think you gotta rub his tummy a little. Grease him up. Grease him up. Tomb Raider is... I've only seen it in theaters. I've only seen it in theaters as well, but that opening scene...
And as soon as we
Rub the
split
tum,
up, Kyoko
Jess.
went missing.
Rub his tum. Tummy time.
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get Makoto and
He
me.
linked to the good shit.
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant.
Do you think so? Grease him up, Jess.
I know it was an hour because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
Give me a head pat. Are you a dog, Kovu?
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume. As it turns out, it was Robo Justice. It also soon became clear that this same Robo Justice had abducted Hifumi.
What if Hifumi put Toko inside the robot? And then had Toko try to kill Celeste. I don't know. I'm trying to piece it all together. I don't have enough.
We were soon joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi in the library.
Or am I thinking of Taka? I get Taka and Toko mixed up. Rachel's gonna rewatch Tomb Raider. The new Power Rangers or the old Power Rangers? Which Power Rangers are we talking about? We talking Ivan Ooze? Yo, Connor, what you know about Ivan Ooze? Hit me up, girl.
He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's office and resumed
I am
our
a
search
white
for the
tiger.
suspect.
What if Celeste killed them and is playing innocent, Jess? Ooh-wee! You think she attacked herself to make it look like it? Ooh-wee!
But not long after leaving the nurse's office,
I feel like Hifumi doesn't have the brains to frame anyone. Well, that's why he did such a bad job at it. Like, we saw so much evidence that he... Like, there's the camera stuff. His camera had, like, a anime character on it. Just that Morpher Man in this game reminds me of Power Rangers. The Morpher Man? The Gundam? The Morpher Man. Celeste would have had the brains to do it. I think Celeste would have a very good murder that has no evidence. I'm always talking about Ivan Ooze. Celeste is the only one smart enough to pull it off. Hero would be too obvious. Yeah, Hero's definitely not it. I still think Hifumi. Celeste would be a cool twist if they can pull it off. Interesting.
When Celeste told us that, we decided to split up and search the second floor. And soon after that,
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
and then,
We also have a time machine that lets you travel back 1 minute, which we haven't factored in. Right? Like, why would they introduce this time machine if no one's going to use it for this trial? Made everyone at work talk about Robert Rodriguez today for an hour? Wait, why? I just want a girl to be a badass in this, okay? There's definitely going to be a badass. You know, Kyoko has been pulling strings. You know Kyoko's pulling strings. Shark Boy and Lava Girl, yes or no? Yes. I love Shark Boy and Lava Girl. I love Spy Kids. Come at me! Doing the Lord's work. There is not a person in chat right now that matches me in Power Rangers fanboy and trivia. Them, that's not a question. Trying to force people to watch Dusk. Dusk. Kyoko is best girl. You ain't wrong, Jess. You ain't wrong. Wait, what if it was Aoi? Whoa! Jess, what if it was Aoi? This whole time she's been like, oh, it's Hiro. Fuck Hiro. I'm trying to think of her alibi at this point. She's been trying to like push it on Hiro so hard.
At that point, we decided to divide up into two groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office.
What if it was Aoi? Oh shit!
While Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko...
It's always the
chased after
person that's the
suspect.
loudest, right? Has something to hide.
When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi dead. And that's when we heard the body discovery announcement. I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back to
Don't
the
fuck with me,
floor
Kovu!
to let the others know what had happened.
Real quick to get this off my chest, if one more person asks me how the job hunt is going, I'm going to yeet myself into oncoming traffic. Jess, I was just talking about how I'm going to get hit by a car tomorrow. We can time this up. What time are you thinking? Like, maybe like after 12, because I don't want to wake up early to die. At least get some sleep, and then we'll go get hit by a car.
Meanwhile, we had just discovered Taka's body in the equipment room.
Jess.
We must have found both bodies
Let's have
at
lunch.
almost exactly the same
Our last
time,
meal.
because we heard the same announcement.
What do you want for
not
your
long
last
after
meal?
we discovered his body.
It better be a good thing. I want a good meal. Maybe some like thick ass burgers and some like really nice crispy fries.
And that's when I told you guys about Hifumi. Then the three of us headed for the nurse's office. But right after we left the physics lab,
Thick ass fries, Kovu. Probably a nice chunk of prime rib. Twice baked potato. I don't know if I've had a twice baked potato. Is it just how it sounds? They just bake it twice? Glass of red wine. Chocolate lava cake. Is this, where are we going here? Is this Outback Steakhouse? Are we going to Outback? Fuck you. My last meal's not gonna be at Outback Steakhouse.
we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us.
Now I'm
And
hungry.
She told us something very surprising.
Hafumi's body's
We
disappeared.
rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that she was right.
Then we remembered we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment room, so we hurried back again.
You bake it once, scoop out the potato, whip it, sour cream, chives, bacon, scoop it back into the potato, bake again. Holy shit, I gotta try that. I mean, obviously I need to use a dairy-free sour cream, but I think it could work. I'll use double bacon to make up for the dairy-free sour cream. Twice as much bacon. I'm trying to get Whataburger. Whataburger.
But when we got there, we discovered that
2 times bacon,
Taka's body
good.
had also gone missing. Next thing we knew, we were searching the school for 2 missing dead bodies.
Bacon for days. Yo, when Hill taught me to bake bacon instead of put it on the stove, it's so fucking good, y'all. Bake your bacon. I've been taught my whole life. Danganronpa 2 sucks. Rip whoever is dead. I can't wait for Danganronpa 2 sucks to tell me what is going on. Please no spoilers, Danganronpa 2 sucks. Baked bacon, so good. We're talking about fucking bacon, Connor. It's happening now. Don't use a skillet. Put it in the oven. I thought this was a safe space. Bake cookies, cook bacon.
And after some time,
Celeste informed us that she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository, which is where we rediscovered the corpses.
Thank you, Danganronpa 2 sucks. Now I can't wait to play the sequel. You've built it up in my head so much.
I see. The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated. It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
I'm watching you. And no, it doesn't, heathen! I don't know, man. I'm still thinking it might have been Celeste. I just don't know. I don't know.
Okay, well, if that's true, then what?
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation.
Celeste was... You think it's the money? No. Wait a second. Byakuya's a Chad? You're not wrong. Everyone's just taking her stories at face value. You guys trust her too much. So, Jess, you might be... So, one of the things... MJ! Welcome in, MJ! Shout out to MJ! Raid! Welcome, Raiders! Jorah! You're here! How was your stream? How was oxygen not included? We are solving a murder right now. We are in the trial. We're theorizing. Jess thinks it's Celeste, and I think she might be onto something. We don't have all the evidence yet. So Jess, one of the curveballs that Monokuma threw at us, there's like $1 billion for whoever wins the game. So Celeste obviously loves money, right? She likes to win. When there's a competition on the line, she'll do anything to win. So now that there's money involved, I think you're right, because gambling's all about the money. And it's not that she wants like monetary value, is that it's like a pride factor to her. Like getting that money over everyone else means the world to her because it makes her the ultimate gambler. You would want that money too. She doesn't even need the money. She's fucking rich as fuck because she never has lost a gamble in her life. But she needs it for her pride. You ready, MJ? You ready? You think Leon did it from the grave?
And from there, we can uncover the contradictions.
What in the
surrounding
Sam
all of
hell
it.
is this dragon rope game? This is anime as fuck, Jorah. If you like anime, welcome. They murder each other.
Now then,
Sometimes we
let's
get to give them
started,
presents.
Beginning with what happened to Taka.
We haven't been able to kiss anybody yet. One day maybe we'll kiss somebody. The contradictions hidden in what happened to Taka. In order to uncover the truth of this case, I have to find them no matter what. I do like anime, fortunately. Welcome to the club. This is Anime Anonymous. Except none of us are fucking anonymous anymore. Although Danganronpa 2 sucks in chat is fairly anonymous.
So, regarding Taka's death,
Kiss Sakura! Oh shit. Monokuma file number 3.
Or perhaps it was
This is that they had blunt trauma to the head.
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Oh, I
Because of
missed.
the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's
So
obvious
now that it's a
Taka came
gamble, she's more inclined to play, right, Jess? You're on the same wavelength. We got there. I think you might be right. Kiss Byakuya! I tried. I went on 2 dates with Byakuya. And he ridiculed me the entire date. She big and strong. I love her. Anime, absolutely not anonymous. Fuck, marry, kill, Danganronpa edition. Ooh, this is hard. Fuck Byakuya. No way. I don't trust Byakuya with my wiener. Trying to think now. Honestly, all the guys in this game suck pretty bad. Is there even a good guy? It's not that kind of fuck. Marry Kyoko. Good choice, good choice. Good choice, good choice. Were they really used in that order? So maybe we...
So,
It doesn't matter what order they were?
I wonder if or perhaps it was. We already know what order they were killed. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
Oh! Shoot! So it's that first one then, right?
I wonder if we or perhaps it was. We already know what order they were killed in.
Oh! The short of it is that a bunch of students are locked in, given motivation to kill each other. If they want to get away with it, set free, plus prizes, I think everyone else dies. They get caught, they get killed. It's a big murder party. Murder party! Hashtag wild. Thank you for the explanation.
Shoot.
And it's got some jams in here. Shoot!
So,
Alright, we're fucking up the bullets. So it's not that one.
What makes you say
Because of the numbering
It's
of
not
the
that one.
It's true that he fooled me while Taka's dead.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
I shot both. Wait,
So,
am I doing it wrong? I shot both of them!
I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after.
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
what makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammer.
Got him!
No, it's wrong.
Fuck Ashihina, marry Celeste, kill Mondo Butter.
There's no reason to assume
Still
that the
bothered by
hammers were
Makoto's
used in the
forehead
same
to hair
order as
ratio.
their numbers.
Kitsune, welcome in. Rawr, new. Kitsune, I'm still having an existential crisis, all thanks to you. Thanks a lot. How's life?
If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order, but in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi? Okay then, let's see the proof.
So where was Celeste when Taka was killed? Evidence that proves Taka was killed before. Something that relates to what time? I knew we were gonna have to fucking do time math. Fuck. Hangman's Gambit. Oh, it's gonna do it for us. We just have to play this game. Is there a K? What is it? E? Gah! We're gonna die! An I? There has to be an S, right? Wristwatch. We're so close to death. There it is. Oh no, the S is in the way. Got it.
Now I understand.
Life is great. Spent 70% of my day helping out my friend who moved to Cali find a hotel here because she's flying here for a con.
This wristwatch.
That's the con you made that bento box for, right?
See?
Oh shit, I forgot about his watch.
Rope with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
Kitsune, that sounds wonderful. I'm happy for you.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer. Because as of last night, so if it wasn't broken after 6 last night, then he must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
And
Okay.
that would be his official time of death.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
So Celeste killed him, made it seem like she got attacked. Oh my god. Sent over 1K messages in chat since your arrival, Kovu. Congratulations.
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
Now I'm starting to think Celeste is too easy of a choice, Jess. You've been timed out here before? I don't remember that.
That simple fact slipped past all of us.
Was it a joke? It must have been, it was either Kovu or Buckles, I think.
We made the wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size. That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window. Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
Time drop. It was probably a joke. Goodbye, alibis. I think Jess was saying, time me out, I dare you. And then I think she got timed out. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. And then she waited the entire thing. I'm pretty sure. Isn't that what happened, Jess? Do you remember that?
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder. But all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe. When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were
I
all
only time people
together,
out for 1 second as a joke.
except for
Guys,
Kiro and Kyoko.
as my mod, and for if you mod any other channels, please don't mod as a joke. It's not cool. She's a timeout fiend. Just saying, overall, take modding seriously. Don't time people out as a joke.
Then we all ran down to the nurse's office, and that's where we found his body.
Take my job very seriously. You never know. It could hurt somebody's feelings. You got timed out for 10 minutes in Jess's chat. That was recent. But
Totally true.
if your friends that you mod for are okay with it, then fine. But just saying in general, just don't use it as a joke. Can hurt people's feelings.
Oh, I know! They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on!
And it puts the streamer in like a really weird situation.
If that's true,
That we didn't
where's
ask
the
for.
tape?
I don't know.
If someone wants to be timed out for 10 seconds, it's like a ride in a fire truck for your birthday. Nope. Don't do it.
Don't just go making stuff up.
Anyway.
Now it's on Jess's permanent record. Look at her.
For when we
Honestly,
heard
if someone's
Hifumi
fucking around and
scream.
is like, time me out, I dare you, then alright. But as a streamer, Jess, you can make that call. But as a mod, like, maybe just wait for the streamer to decide, I guess. Unless they're just being a total dickhole. Timing people out because you can is wild.
Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared. When his body vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment room.
So another
Right?
thing to take in mind, Jess, as we're trying to convict Celeste, Aoi is being very quiet right now. She's not helping with this investigation. She's not providing any evidence. Celeste is here talking and actually trying to figure this shit out. Am I not allowed to use the word dickhole? Almost forgot about my Stevie Nicks workshop reward video, BRB. You're leaving me to watch a video I sent you 8 hours ago? Oh, you say dickhole? Steve, welcome in. Part of me just wanted to time Jess out for the lulz. Did you do it, Steve? Or are you talking about right now you're gonna time her out?
And then there's the disappearance of.
It's not my fault I worked for 8 hours. Celeste is overworking. Oh, you could be right. Maybe she's trying to make me think Aoi did it by helping us. All right, let's put our money down on Celeste. Let's take a gamble on the ultimate gambler. You use the word dickhole. Steve would never time somebody out. Never.
At that time, we were all gathered together.
He wouldn't
in the
time out a
nurse's
fly.
office because of Hifumi going missing. Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Wait, then what if
See you in a bit,
Jill
Kobe.
did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then.
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body. Because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway. In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed Hifumi or moved either of their bodies.
So one piece of evidence, Jess, is that Hifumi's glasses had blood on them when we first saw him dead. Then when his body went missing and we found it again, the blood was wiped off of his glasses. This is the major piece of evidence that I think Hifumi faked his own death. Because the only reason to wipe the blood off his glasses is so that he could fucking see to run away.
On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared, so they most certainly could have done those things.
So what now, Kyoko?
Keep forgetting about Genocide Jill and her terrifying tongue, and then boom! There it is! He said it for the lulz. Steep's all about the lulz.
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles.
Kyoko has a point.
So instead of who, I propose we
How?
start talking about how. In particular, I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's body got moved.
That's true. We searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body disappearing. And according to what Celeste said,
Could not have been gone for more than a minute or two. The killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time? It seems so.
his body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off of it. But to carry that much weight from the first
He's
floor
totally
up to the
alive.
third in that short amount of time?
Or, what if they thought he was dead? The murderer thought he was dead. He ran for it, and they chased him. And killed him again.
Oh man, yeah. There's no way.
But then why would
It's
Hifumi say it
impossible.
was Hiro? In his dying words, he said it was Hiro.
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
What? How?
If the dead body were to move
Thank you,
itself.
Kyoko. Huh?
The dead body moved on its own?
No, not another. No.
Kyoko, come through. My favorite too, MJ. She's
I
amazing.
don't think it has anything to do with the occult. I think what she's implying is we thought Hifumi
MVP.
was dead, but perhaps in reality he was still alive.
He was alive?
Oh shit! This gamer. Look how shocked she is. She tried to kill him. Wait a second. Could it be two murderers that didn't even know that there was two murderers?
Are you saying Hifumi wasn't carried out of
She
the
thought
nurse's
she killed him.
office, but simply walked
And then
out
he
on
got
his
up and
own?
ran, and then somebody else, I bet it was Hiro, tried to finish him off. So then Hifumi's like, Landry, thank you for the lurk. Dude, this is getting so tangled and I've only been here for a hot second. There's so many possibilities. So Hifumi said in his dying words it was Hiro, right? And Aoi is being very suspicious. She's totally shocked that he was alive. But if her blunt trauma to his head is what killed him, we need to decide that it was Aoi, because you have to determine the one blackened. Any accomplice does not count. I feel like this trial is much more harder than the other ones. Yeah, this is good shit.
But I mean, we found
You missed so much
his body.
DoorDash
He
night.
was dead.
They're pretty much going through everything though, Rachel. They repeat the
He was
entire
simply
thing.
Playing dead.
This is why this takes like 5 hours to get through one trial.
That it isn't possible.
Oh, Celeste is surprised too. What the fuck? The idea that Hifumi was still alive, is it really possible? Oh, how the turntables have turned.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible.
Celeste?
He was dead, without a doubt.
I don't know, Celeste.
How? Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us.
That could have been Toko's body
Hifumi's
announcement.
dead body had been found.
That could have been
And
Toko's.
that is why the announcement was
Can I?
made.
How do I change my
Are
bullet
we
again?
really so sure about that?
How do I change my bullet?
Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's
Yes!
discovery.
Yes! No!
Shoot.
Shoot! Did I just die? Nobody leaves me. Alright, hold it. Can I get a second chance, please?
I refuse to give up yet.
F. With how much I've missed out on, I super appreciate it though. It makes it easier to follow along. Especially if you miss some key details, it helps. But it's a lot. It's a lot to go through. Kevin Geach, welcome back. We're going through so many fucking theories, and I also just died. How do you change... Kovu, if you're here, Kovu, come back. How do I switch my bullet? Or can I only use this one?
Are you saying that when we first found there's a chance he was at... No.
Hifumi was dead, and you know that surely you heard the body was Hifumi's dead body, and that is
Are you really so sure? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Alright. I'm sure the body discovery announcement was only made once, but Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered at exactly the same time.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No. It is impossible. Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body discovered. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement.
Are we really so? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone
Damn
else's
it.
discovery.
This is so hard! Takes you have so many Snickers. You just keep stealing everybody's Snickers.
Are you saying that when we first found him, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No. Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body was Hifumi's dead body, and that is.
Are we really? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Are you saying that when we first found him, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No. It is in Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body discovered. Hifumi's dead body had been.
Yes!
No, it's wrong.
Got it. Landry got a Snickers. Kovu stole your Snickers
Was
while
the
you were
body
gone, Landry.
discovery announcement that was made really intended for Hifumi?
So much sass.
Of course it was. The announcement played right after we discovered his body.
Maybe. But that was also the same time that Taka's body was found.
So it knew Hifumi was faking it. Because all the
Wasn't long
cameras.
After finding his body that we heard the announcement.
So there's a good chance we've made a mistake in there somewhere. I think we've confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
First of all, if 2 bodies had been found, there really should have been 2 announcements.
Maybe Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled them
She's
together
defending
in
this
one.
so hard.
What do you say, Monokuma? Any comment?
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I can't go into too much detail. But what I can say about the body discovery announcement is
Celeste is sounding more and more suspicious. I agree, MJ. Jess was onto something early.
it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
That didn't answer our question, man. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
No, actually, that was plenty. Huh? He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time. Even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again. If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
You want your Snickers back, MJ? Hero is such an idiot.
Huh? Later on?
How does the time machine factor into this? I feel like there has to be some. It can go back 1 minute.
Exactly. We heard the body discovery announcement twice.
After Hifumi came back to life? No, it must have been. Shoot! I'm really bad at this. It's this one. No, no, no! Why did it click it again? No! Why does it even let me do that?
I got it! We heard it a second
The
time
time
in
machine
the
stresses me out,
repository,
man.
and we rediscovered the 2 bodies.
Can't eat at the moment, so you can have all the Snickers. My god, I forgot about the time machine. No!
It didn't seem weird at the time, but it contradicts what Monokuma just told us, doesn't it?
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
And in reality, when the 2 dead bodies were rediscovered, one of them was actually being discovered for the first time.
So, when we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office, he wasn't actually dead yet. Meaning, he wasn't actually found dead until we came upon him in the repository.
So when Celeste killed Taka, he probably fought back, and that's why she was hurt. And then she tried to blame it on somebody attacking her.
And that's just part of it. There's one other thing that leads
So
me to
Celeste
believe
killed
he's
Taka, but
still
who killed
alive in the
Hifumi? It
nurse's
must have been
office.
Hiro.
Oh, I know! Because he was super good at playing dead! Bada bing, bada boom!
But why?
That is the worst logic I have ever heard. But honestly, I do not think there's anything that can prove he was still alive.
Okay then, let's take another look at the events surrounding the discovery of his body. Then it should become clear whether he was really alive or not.
This whole thing is pointless.
Shit's getting real. Anyone else surrender to me a Snickers bar? Full size or otherwise? Dun dun dun! There has to be proof that shows Hifumi was still alive. I have to find it and show it to everyone. It's the fucking glasses. Taka killed Hifumi. Celeste killed Taka. Maybe... You might be right.
Well, here's one thing we do.
Taka's body was found at...
The first time we found Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office.
His watch says 6 a.m.
And then, while me and Celeste were in the bathroom, his body disappeared.
Oops.
And the next time we saw his body, it was in the repository.
Hifumi's
But
glasses.
when you compare his body before being moved and his body after being moved, other than the change in how it was positioned,
What? Oh!
shoot.
Shoot!
Well, here's one thing we do. The first time we found him, and then his body disappeared.
And the next time it was in.
But when you compare his body before, other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no notable difference.
No, he's wrong.
Your meaningless words tire me. God damn! God damn,
In
Celeste!
fact, there was one clear difference
Savage.
between Hifumi in the nurse's office and the repository. His glasses. That fact alone proves that he was only playing dead in the beginning.
Perhaps you'd like to fill the rest of us in?
Aoi is still being so quiet.
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But when we found him again later in the repository, they were spotless. And I found the item he used to wipe them clean in the nurse's office trash can.
Shooting words with the truth is a satisfying mechanic. Except for when you miss all the time. I shoot the wrong shit all the fucking time.
I got it! It was a glasses cleaning cloth featuring a certain cartoon mascot. One look at the bloodstain on the cloth should make things clear. This piece of cloth was used to wipe Hifumi's glasses clean, and the mascot on the cloth is the same one that's on the digital camera, right?
Satisfying for you to watch when you get it right, and entertaining when it's wrong. I'm glad you're entertained by my suffering and failures. That's what I'm here for.
And whose digital camera was it?
The character was
Princess Piggles.
From Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess, I think.
How'd she remember?
I highly doubt anyone but Hifumi would have brought something like this to school.
I see your point. And the only people here who wear glasses are.
I wouldn't be caught dead using a tacky piece of garbage like that.
A few tissues is all I need to keep my glasses clean.
Then there's no question. It belonged to Hifumi.
Princess Piggles.
What exactly?
What I'm saying is, the blood on his glasses was wiped away using his own glasses cleaning cloth.
Even if that is true, it does not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
But who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses other than the glasses owner?
Right, Makoto?
That's a good point.
It must have been him, right?
So let's assume that Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's office. He pretends to be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can see. Then he stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet. And with that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse becomes possible, wouldn't you say?
But then, if he was just pretending to be dead, what was with all that blood? Was it paint or something?
I think it was the blood infusion. There's a fridge in this room, in the nurse's office, that has not fake blood, it's real blood for infusions. No one knows how to listen for a heartbeat, apparently. They're just
fridge in the
kids.
nurse's office
His
contained
copious
plastic
corpse.
blood for emergencies.
Oh, look, Kyoko knows.
Probably used one of those.
It wasn't even a truth bullet. Kyoko just knew about it.
He figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out. So he just dumped it everywhere. But he got crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done.
She does everything.
What an idiot.
And if Hifumi
She doesn't even
is
need me
still
right now.
alive at that point, the disappearance of Taka's body is easily explained. It should be perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
Hifumi?
I got it!
Really?
It only have been Hifumi.
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office, he went to the equipment room and took Taka's body.
That also explains how the door to the repository got locked.
The door was locked?
So Hifumi killed Taka, Celeste killed Hifumi?
Well, after the bodies disappeared, we all went looking for them, right? So me and Sakura headed for the repository. But when we got there, the door was locked.
And the repository door can only be locked from the inside. Which means when Hina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was already inside.
And it could only have been Hifumi, who just finished stashing Taka's body there.
He convinced us all he was dead, and when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository.
Celeste is way too invested in claiming that Hifumi was dead the whole time to not have been involved in his murder. You guys are right. You sold me.
So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case.
I love
He
Celeste.
was one of the assailants.
I'm not ready to let go of Celeste.
But that means he took part in the murders.
I just can't believe it.
Celeste also had Hifumi wrapped around her finger! No! It was Taka himself. Celeste did a creepy resurrection spell that partially worked. Only Taka died again a little later.
If you're having trouble, would you like me to show you one more piece of evidence?
Do you have evidence you didn't even show me?
There's more?
You're channeling Aoi at the moment.
Oh, absolutely. The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has yet to be revealed.
It is insane that I love it, but there's characters smarter than me in this game that just act on their own without me being involved at all. It's awesome.
You know what
Like,
I'm
it kind of
talking
takes
about,
away from
right,
your,
Makoto?
like, the
Item
gameplay.
he took off of Taka's lifeless body.
But as a visual novel aspect of it, it's like, of course there's going to be people smarter than this dumb idiot. And they're just going to take matters into their own hand, and I'm just going to watch. What did he take off of him? Was it the note?
I got it! You're talking about the note Hifumi had hidden away, aren't you?
More and more sold on Celeste. So true, it's more realistic to tell the story that way. It makes a lot more sense.
Hidden note?
Especially since I am the ultimate lucky guy. I'm not like the ultimate smarty pants. Just the ultimate lucky guy.
That's right. We found it stuffed in his pants.
What? In his pants?
Yes, his pants.
Okay, well, forget about the pants for now. Take a look at what the note says.
I found a hole. Maybe we can use it to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6.
That's the note I was telling you about. The one that told me where to go.
That's why the ladies gather around him. His pants?
Huh? Wait, this one's a little different. In my note it said, Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
I see. Then this note isn't the same one Hiro got.
It's not the same?
In other words, the killer got in touch with another person besides Hiro. And that person could only have been...
Taka.
I got it! That's right! Taka! The killer used this note to draw out Taka and murder him.
Hello? Over here! Objection! Objection!
Genocide Jill,
I
huh?
don't really understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter, right? So whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok, they were drawing out Huffy!
Just to be clear, TikTok is Taka and Huffy is Hifumi, right?
Fair. It actually makes more sense for the average player to inhabit the role of helper, assisting in the process, than hero, genius, leader, who is better and smarter than everyone else. I'm pretty sure that's how Phoenix Wright is, though, right? You play the genius hero?
Oh, yes! Why must you ruin it every time?
Man, Genocide Jack is seriously scary, but still, I can't let her get to me. Genocider Seal. Make your argument. Broken wristwatch, Hifumi's glasses, glasses cleaning cloth. Woo-wee!
Huffy had the note, right?
Alright.
Then the person it was intended for must have been Huffy!
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
What are broken wristwatch?
6 a.m.
The time doesn't matter!
Wait, I'm gonna pull out the
It
watch.
has nothing to do with TikTok!
Yes!
No!
I knew the watch was gonna come up. Excuse me, Makoto.
No,
That's Genocide
there
Jill to you.
absolutely is a
Hashtag
connection.
so rude.
What the hell are you talking about?
The note said to meet at 6 a.m., which is the same time Taka was murdered. We've already proven that using his wristwatch. But there's more. Look where the note says to meet.
From our little experience with Ace Attorney, Genius Hero seems like a stretch.
The equipment room, right?
Which is where Taka was killed. I see.
So, Taka was murdered at both the time and place written in the note. I think that should be plenty to show that this note was definitely meant for Taka.
Well, when you put it like that... No further objections!
Oh, Genocide
Then
Jill.
someone used that note to trick Taka. Just the same as me. The culprit really is a cold-blooded monster. Telling people they found a way out.
But if they gave the note to Taka, what was Hifumi doing with it?
Stuffed down his pants, no less!
Most likely. Hifumi stole it off Taka's corpse after he died.
He stole it?
Where's your proof? Go ahead, show us.
Proof that Hifumi stole the note from Taka. Is it the rip?
I got it!
I got it!
When I searched Taka's body, I saw that his lifeless hand was gripping a small scrap of paper. If I'm right about this, the sheet of paper this piece came from is... I knew it! It fits perfectly with the note we found hidden on Hifumi.
You should play Apollo Justice. Which one's that? Is that a Phoenix Wright? Is it called Apollo Justice? No, that's wrong! Objection!
Then Taka's scrap and Hifumi's note.
Rigor mortis can be such a pain, can it?
Yup, they're from the same piece of paper.
Hifumi had the note meant for Taka. While
got
Taka's
it!
corpse still grasped a small piece of that note. There's only one way to explain it.
Taka died clutching the note. Hifumi tried to free the note from his death grip, leaving behind only one small scrap. Did I get all that right?
That means Hifumi knew the note was important.
Exactly. Which proves that he was an accomplice in the murder.
Whoa. Yeah. After seeing all this, Hifumi was super involved in this whole thing for sure. In fact, he was behind the whole thing. In fact, he's still alive!
Sorry, no. When we found him in the repository, Hifumi was truly and completely dead.
Apollo Justice takes place after Phoenix Wright. Apollo's the main character. Oh, I didn't even know about that. I figured it was just like another part of the series. Interesting.
The second body discovery announcement proves that.
I'd probably play all the Phoenix Wright games first then, so that I can have some context.
So then, who killed Hifumi?
Whoever did is the mastermind, the true killer.
He was killed in the repository. So he must have been killed not long after transporting Taka's body.
So, he must have been killed after after Taka's body vanished, but before we found both bodies in the repository.
During that time, we'd all split up and were searching for Taka's missing body. In other words, during that time, none of us have alibis.
Wait, but me and Sakura were together.
So not Aoi.
Stop trying to steal the spotlight, you stupid walrus.
Who are you calling a walrus?
What? Why?
Anyway, when they were killed bothers me too. But there's something that's been bothering me even more.
And what might that be?
I was stuffed in a Gundam.
The weapon they used to kill
Oh.
Hifumi.
You don't care about the Gundam you were stuffed in?
A weapon?
Those are harsh words. You walrus!
Yeah, because I mean, according to the Monokuma file,
I was stuffed in a fucking Gundam! Asahina's hair spiked when she was angry. Oh, is the spike the walrus? They were like the tusks.
the way Taka and Hifumi were killed was almost the same, with them having similar fractures and all. But Justice Hammer 3 and 4 were still laying around in the nurse's office and equipment room, right? So if Hifumi was killed in the repository, the culprit would have had to grab one of the hammers, kill Hifumi, then put the hammer back where they found it.
They also washed the hammer.
But wouldn't that be seriously risky for him?
I'm surprised. It seems there's some semblance of a brain knocking around that skull of yours after all.
Hell yeah, it's packed in there good and tight.
Shut up, hero.
He's right, though. I don't understand it either.
Damn.
The Monokuma file makes it clear that they were killed using similar instruments.
So it was just one hammer that they washed away. It was probably, what, 5 or 6?
But if the hammers were already laying around those other rooms...
So the question is, how could the culprit have gotten their hands on either of the hammers?
Also, why are they carrying 5 hammers around?
Personally, I haven't a clue. So which hammer was used to attack Celeste? Number 1 or number 2?
I wonder how Celeste responds to this.
Those were accounted for in other rooms too. And I don't think either one is big enough to kill someone.
Then...
Hero understood, isn't posing weird theories. Is the world ending?
Is it not possible they used a different weapon?
I don't think it is possible. They were both killed with the same kind of thing, right?
So then, what was used to kill Hifumi?
The whole picture surrounding this case won't become clear until we figure it out. Somehow I have to find the truth. Size doesn't matter, Makoto. Make your argument. I got it. Spotless hammer.
What was used to kill Hifumi? Was it Justice Hammer 3? Maybe Justice Hammer 4?
Well, whatever it was, there's one thing we have to figure out. How was the culprit able to move around so freely with the weapon? How did nobody witness them carrying it?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance! Check out murdergear.com/hammertime for more info!
Is that a real thing? Someone look up murdergear.com/hammertime.
The murder weapon had to be one of the Justice Hammers. And, that's about it.
So, that last one maybe? Hifumi was killed in the repository, right? So if the weapon used to kill both of them were actually similar.
What was used to kill Hifumi? Was it Justice Hammer 3?
I think it might be that last one.
There's one. How was the culprit? How did nobody...
Sounds like a Justice. Check out murdergear.com!
The murder weapon had to be one of the Justice Hammers.
Got it!
No, it's wrong.
No, this is the middle of the road
The
setting.
murder weapon wasn't a justice hammer at all.
Surprised you don't have
No,
more options.
It was something completely different.
It's a thing.
But, seriously? A different weapon?
Is it a real store or a fake store for this game?
Specifically, a hammer from the repository. The killer could have easily used that to kill Hifumi. Now, all the hammers in the repository were covered in flecks of grit and debris.
It's real, sells zombie merch. Looks pretty real to me.
But for some reason, one of them had been scrubbed clean. And the reason it had been
Real
scrubbed
store,
clean
no hammers.
was most likely because it was used to commit
That's wild.
murder.
I wonder if there's a connection there. Maybe somebody played this game and then decided to use that as their URL.
If the hammer got covered in Hifumi's blood, of course they'd have to clean it off. I'd also like to point out that the repository has all kinds of hammers. Big and even some flat mallet-like ones.
Stealthy sponsoring.
I think whoever made the Justice hammers used those as a basis for their designs.
If that's true, that would explain the Monokuma file's note about the wounds being similar.
So Hifumi moved Taka's body to the repository, where someone then used a hammer to kill him.
Whoever did that is the true killer. The one Hifumi was working with. And the one who betrayed him. Hold on a moment. I still think it's strange to assume someone was working together with him. The way the graduation rule works, there is no benefit to helping someone else carry out a murder.
Unless Hifumi is dumb enough and doesn't care.
So the idea that anyone would work together like that is simply ludicrous. We talked about this, did we not?
We did talk about how there wouldn't be any reason for anyone to work together. At least that's what we thought at first, but... Did she convince him there was a hole in the ground that they could escape through? And he was like, oh, we'll fucking win the money, we'll escape in the hole. That's why he helped her. Murder Gear's a website, but the full thing doesn't exist. Oh. Google Hammer of Justice. The lady doth protest too much. Gold, A. How's it going, Gold? Luda!
Even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive. Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work together on this.
That is how the rule was explained to us.
But in this case, however, there were two murders.
Can we really say there's no chance two people work together on this?
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us,
I feel like,
if more than
what
one
is the
person
button?
Only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive. Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work together.
That is how the
But that only really applies in this case, however, there were two murders.
Based on the rules that even if more than one, only the one who actually carried, assuming the rule holds true.
No, wrong! You alright? How are we doing? We're doing great. We're solving the murders.
Since there were two murders, it's at least plausible that more than one person was involved.
Feeling good as hell.
What do you mean?
If there'd only been one murder, then yes, the idea of
No,
an
that's
accomplice
wrong.
isn't really worth considering. Naturally, if only one person can be saved per murder, an accomplice has no risk versus reward benefit.
Risk versus reward benefit?
The payoff for working together. The reward that balances out the risk of taking part in the scheme. There's no point in being someone's accomplice if there's no benefit to you. However, if there were some potential mutual reward for the
Kovu's
risk,
slipping in and out of
then
consciousness.
cooperation becomes possible.
What time is it where you live, Kovu?
You're saying
Is it
that
sleepy
two
time?
people could act as each other's accomplices to commit two separate murders.
I think that's what the true killer told Hifumi. They would each have an accomplice for their crime, and based on the case's events, Hifumi would have been the first one to act, murdering Taka. They made him carry out the first murder so he couldn't back out of helping them later on.
So in this case, there wasn't one single person committing multiple murders. Instead, each person killed someone, creating two separate incidents.
So it was Hiro. Hiro's the second murderer. So, oh shit.
And it only looked like one person because that's how the true killer designed it to look. A single suspicious individual, a similar weapon used in each crime, disappearing bodies.
It's only 5 p.m. Oh, Kovu. Why are you slipping out of consciousness? What are you doing?
By creating one seamless set of circumstances, they made it look like one person was behind it all.
The mastermind picked their target and managed to convince him to go along with their plan. And then, to avoid the no accomplices rule, they simply killed their accomplice. Which, if true, means that betraying Hifumi was part of the plan from the very beginning.
That's just awful. How could anyone be so cruel?
You think so? I can't help but admire its cunning. Still, their choice of accomplice seems...
You're slappy. He was jacking it. The effort made to convince us to 2 murders were the same. That was the main characteristic this time. Kyoko must have noticed that fact from the very beginning, which is why she said not to look at this as a series of connected events, but entirely separate incidents. Kyoko really is amazing. Although, when you think about it, she's almost too amazing. Like, it's almost unnatural how good she is at this.
I understand how an accomplice could be involved. But then, who was the one pulling Hifumi's strings?
That's problem numero uno right
You guys
now.
remember when I went on a date with Kyoko and she told me that her dad worked for the government as, like, a spy? What? The true killer manipulated Hifumi to carry out a number of actions, and in the end murdered him. In the debates up to now, the way the case has unfolded, when you consider all that, there's really only one person who seems to fit.
Here's my answer.
We're just going for Celeste.
It was Celeste.
So I'm the suspicious individual now, am I?
Shit's getting real!
I really do hate this kind of joke.
A joke? I wonder...
So what you are saying, then, is that I specifically chose to work together with
No,
Hifumi.
I'm not ready to let go of Celeste. Fuck me.
The idea that I would choose to spend any amount of time interacting with him, that I would go within 10 feet of that
Shit for brains, that lazy, worthless, goddamn idiot!
Is her accent fake? When do we begin? It's time.
Just to be clear, there is evidence to support it.
Oh, Byakuya, do you have an ace up your sleeve?
So,
It is. Throughout the investigation, there was certain behavior that was common only to the 2 of you.
Has it just set in for Daniel?
Considering what we've learned so far, it only further proves that the 2 of you were working together.
I got it.
They encountered the suspicious
The
individual.
behavior they had in common has to do with the suspicious individual in the suit, doesn't it? The only ones who ever actually saw Robo Justice firsthand were Celeste and Hifumi.
So they stuffed his body in and just took like pictures with him while he was passed out, basically.
Shush. The adults are talking now.
Oh! Byakuya.
Sorry.
Oh my god.
As he said, only Celeste and Hifumi ever laid eyes on the costumed individual. If we accept that Hifumi was one of the culprits, we can't help but suspect what Celeste has said as well.
Oh. Oh. Not poor Makoto. Makoto sucks. But Byakuya fucking rolled over him.
are you saying everything they told us was a lie?
After taking Hifumi to the nurse's office, we all began our search for this individual, correct? And not too long after that, do you remember what Celeste said?
I saw a shadow, something moving around at the top of the stairs.
We headed to the 2nd floor specifically because of what she claimed to have seen. Next, to draw us all to the physics lab up on the 3rd floor,
She let out a blood-curdling scream.
and when we'd all come to see what was wrong, what was it she said?
Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared.
Once she'd done her job of getting us all up to the physics lab, it was time for her partner to get to work.
What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
It was to get us to divide into two groups. So that we would discover both bodies at the same time?
In fact, Celeste was precisely the one who proposed that we split up.
Then why don't we split up into two groups? I'll lead the hunting party. That seems much more interesting. Very well, then Makoto and Hina, you come with me to the nurse's office. I'll leave the capture of the suspicious individual to Toko, Byakuya, and Sakura.
Well, if Celeste and
Rip
Hifumi
Celeste.
were working together, all those chance events suddenly become connected. And on top of that piercing cry of yours early on. That was to signal Hifumi, wasn't it? It was your way of telling him, we're on the 3rd floor, everything's going according to plan. Why else would you let out a scream that could have carried across the sea?
I just realized another strange thing. When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, who we now know was only pretending to be dead.
I certainly was not expecting this. I did not imagine that Hifumi would have been murdered.
Celeste, you were the first one to say he'd been murdered. You wanted to make sure we wouldn't have any doubt in our minds.
I don't believe it. Everything, the whole thing was one big act.
Is Celeste gonna sell out her accomplice, though?
Hina, you were with Celeste when Hifumi's body disappeared, right?
Yeah. I was feeling kind of sick, so Celeste took me to the bathroom.
Blood curdling? Nani? Sound more like she was getting a massage? Ah!
Wait, then that was...
She wasn't worried about you. She just saw a chance to help Hifumi sneak out of the nurse's office.
Each piece isn't much by itself, but start putting them together and the picture gets very ugly indeed.
Wait. I don't think Celeste is blackened. Hill. Just because Celeste masterminded all the murders, she didn't actually kill anybody. Hifumi killed Taka. So I don't think Celeste killed Hifumi. I think she orchestrated somebody else to kill Hifumi. And you can't be blackened just by orchestrating murder. You have to actually murder somebody. The murder party is getting intense, Hill. We're in there. How's your stream? How's breadsticks? It has to be Hero.
Wouldn't you agree, Celeste?
I had no idea what you mean.
Don't bother trying to deny it. You made one fatal mistake.
Oh, did I?
I didn't even catch it myself when you first said it, but looking back, I can say that that one little slip-up was your undoing.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about what you said after Hifumi's body disappeared and we returned to the nurse's office.
They must be really enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of standing around frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. We're all going to die just like those guys died.
I remember her saying that too, but I don't understand what's so strange about it.
Then pay attention. Sakura, Toko, and I were first to discover Taka's body in the equipment room. Then Makoto showed up and told us Hifumi had been killed. So Sakura and I left with Makoto. Once we were in the hall, we ran into Celeste, and the four of us headed to the nurse's office. Now, the entire time we were together, none of us said anything about Taka being dead. Think about it. Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. It was completely out of place.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Although I don't really get what it means.
You hear that, Celeste? Everyone's having some trouble understanding. Could you repeat what you said? If you're really not the culprit, you shouldn't have any problem repeating it, right?
She's just being quiet now. She's not gonna say a word. Byakuya said that Celeste's comment doesn't make sense, but what is he alluding to?
All I said was, they must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died. And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to finish this. It's
Am I missing
obvious,
something?
isn't it, what was so strange about Celeste's comment?
When she said that, she should have only known about Hifumi's death. I love how no matter how many times we hear this music, you still bob your head. It's a jam. A bunch of them are dead now, huh? Bodies be piling. Those guys. You didn't know Taka was dead at the time. I wonder how we didn't... Huh.
All I said was, they must really be enjoying the sight of us standing. They must be positive. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died.
Shoot!
Shoot! Shoot!
All
I probably need to find a
was,
contradiction
they must
somewhere.
really be enjoying the sight of us standing around. They must be positive. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like the... And that is all.
And that's all it takes.
What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
There we go. We're gonna shoot this contradiction at her.
All I said was, they must really enjoying the sight of us. They must be... We are going to die, just like the...
Got it! No! It's wrong!
That's right.
You're
There's no
teasing?
reason Celeste should have said, just like those guys died. When she said that, none of us had told her Taka was dead.
Exactly. And we didn't run into her until after we were all out in the hall. So there was never any chance for her to have seen his body in the equipment room for herself.
Lance! How's it going?
So how did
What are you up
know,
to tonight?
Celeste? How did you know more than one person had been killed? And how did you know they were both guys? Because Kyoko had also disappeared, right? So she could have been dead too.
Chillin'. We're about to solve a murder. 2 murders, actually. Imagine if Phoenix Wright had you shoot at words.
You all have such vivid imaginations. You know that?
I think this is where she's about to tell us that she didn't murder a single damn person. Because she told people to murder people, and they did it.
Imagination.
Rhythm battle!
You claim that I was lying when I told you about the suspicious person I saw. Then what about the picture I took? How do you explain this picture of the costumed villain dragging Hifumi away?
It has to be some kind of setup, right?
I wish I could shoot words. Shoot him.
So let's put the suit on, and then she used the camera's timer to set up the picture.
She's about to throw Hero under the bus.
Have you so quickly forgotten? You.
She's
are the
about to
only
throw
one
him under the
who could
bus.
possibly fit into that suit. Plus, I happen to know that this particular camera does not have a timer. In other words, it is an unassailable fact that this is a picture of Hifumi being dragged away.
Shoot at a book?
If everything I told you was a lie, how can this picture exist?
Simple. Are we sure that's really a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away?
He was drugged as fuck.
What could you possibly mean by that?
Surely there are other explanations than the one you've offered up.
No, there is no other explanation.
Other explanations? If it wasn't a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away, the other possibility is Hifumi and the suspect been drinking, they're dancing, Hifumi is dragging the suspect away. Oh, he was carrying him!
I got it!
Because he was passed out.
It's not a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away.
I will never shoot a book.
I would say it's a picture of Hifumi dragging the suspect away.
That's certainly within the realm of possibility. The one being dragged off in that picture
He's trying to
isn't
carry him.
Hifumi. but the person in the robot suit. We've simply been led to believe that it's the other way around. And the strange costume might only exist to lead us astray even farther. If you saw someone wearing something like that in this situation, of course you'd notice and be suspicious.
That's what happened! You put me to sleep and made me out to be the bad guy in all this!
Just giggling.
Such a thing
Plot twist.
is utterly impossible. Hifumi was dragging him away? Ridiculous.
Is it? I don't think it's ridiculous at all.
Yo, Kyoko versus Celeste. The showdown. Captain America. Oh my
Then
god,
shut
against
your mouth
Thanos?
and allow me to educate you.
This is Captain America versus Thanos. I'm taking a picture. I got a picture of that one. I didn't think about the possibility for the pick. Wow, love it. Celeste thinks she can prove that there's no way Hifumi is dragging the suspect away. But is that really possible? Make your argument. Robo Justice, Yashihiro, Robo Justice blueprints. The costume itself.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out!
Hold on. I think it's gonna be the
Then you just
costume.
draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight! You tried to make me look like the bad guy!
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight like that.
Then the fortune-telling idiot is the culprit after all!
No way!
If I remember right, Hina said she couldn't bend at the waist.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed
Bend
out!
at the waist.
Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight! You tried to make me look like the bad guy!
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, that's what if the person inside the suit was unconscious.
What? Costume keeps them propped up. Yeah, but I don't know how that wasn't it. Was there something else?
You dressed me up in that suit after I
The
passed
blueprints?
out! Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight! You tried to make me look like the bad guy!
Like I said, as you can see in the picture, if the person inside the
Was
suit,
unconscious.
there's no way they
Oh,
can
there we go.
stand up straight.
Forgot about that one. Forgot about that one. Thanks, guys.
No. Even if the person inside the suit were unconscious, they could still stand up like that, because that Robo Justice suit had a certain characteristic.
That's right! They totally made a mistake when they made it, so it couldn't bend at the waist.
I'm not so sure that was a mistake. I think the suit was designed from the beginning to be used the way it was.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good picture.
Celeste and Hifumi took the suit they'd specially designed and stuffed Hiro into it. That's how they were able to fake that whole thing. The point of it all was to make us believe whoever was in the suit was to blame.
Well then, I suppose this is checkmate.
Checkmate?
Oh, she's got an ace up her sleeve. Have to go to bed or else I'll stay up forever watching this. Hope you have a good night. Captain Geach, thank you for hanging out. Sleep well, my friend. We'll see you later. We'll catch you up on what happened.
Don't make me laugh, you idiot! What do you mean, checkmate?
Taking a picture of that one too. Oh, that's good. That's good stuff.
Celeste? Clearly! You want to cram me into your little guilty box? Well, there's one little problem. Have you already forgotten what Hifumi told us as he lay dying?
Who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you? Who killed me? That's right, I remember the name. Yasuhiro.
When we asked him who had attacked him, his answer was quite clear, was it not?
She can't even do her fake accent anymore. She's making up a new one.
He said, and I quote, Yasuhiro. In other words, Yasuhiro Hagakure!
Right, but my name isn't really Yasuhiro. It's actually Taro.
Your confusing statements don't make any sense. You're only making things more complicated.
He did say Yasuhiro, but are we sure he was really pointing the finger at Hiro?
What the hell are you talking about? I'll burn you alive!
There's so many good Celeste pictures. She's gonna die, right? So I gotta get as many pictures as I can.
Kyoko, what do you mean by that?
Think back to how Hifumi used to talk to us. How did he refer to each of us?
He said for serious a lot. He said people's last names?
I got it!
Got it!
That's right! Our last names! He called us all by our last names!
Now's not the time I need to watch this. Take the pup out. I'm sure it'll drag out a little bit longer, MJ. Take care of your puppy. Take care of little Beetlejuice.
Exactly. I know I heard him say Mr. Nayagi more than once, for example.
He said for serious a lot is killing me. For serious? That's Hero though, right?
So if Hifumi did mean to say Hiro's name, he would have said his last name, Hagakure.
I'm sure it was just incidental. By chance, his first name.
Might have to switch to mobile. Take me on the road! Also, Beetlejuice would be a great name for a dog. Are you gonna get a second dog, MJ?
Indecent?
Don't talk.
Random chance. Now isn't that a convenient explanation? No. There's no reason to think he would have said the name any different than normal. But he must have run out of energy before he could say any more.
You do know a dog named Beetlejuice Hill.
So he
Is it one of your
was
friends?
trying to tell us the last name of whoever killed him?
MJ's dog looks just like Beetlejuice.
But the name he said doesn't apply to anyone here.
Your breeder. So it's an Aussie?
No. Hold on. There's one person it could apply to, and that's Celeste. She never actually told us what her real name is.
What?
What did you just say? To think you take your false accusation so far, I don't know whether to laugh or spit!
I love this voice actor. Holy fuck, she's good.
Come on! Enough with your idiotic blather! Yasuhiro is a loser's name! Do I look like a loser to you?
Aussie named Beetlejuice? That's sick. What a perfect name for a perfect dog. Technically, she's my roomie's dog, but we share custody. Australian Shepherd twist! That makes sense. Rip to the French accent. I love her real voice, though.
Well, do I? What? I think I've earned the right to be a little on edge.
Okay, then fill us in. What's your real name?
Make sure your ear holes are wide open and listen up! My real name is Celestia Ludenberg. Could you please stop making me repeat myself over and over again?
Oh shit, you got a link to Beetlejuice. Hell yeah. Celeste still won't give up, so then I have to do something to make her accept it. Oh, rhythm time. Let's go, baby! Nope, no rhythm time yet. I was ready for it. What is it? I don't know what it is.
Hifumi was trying to tell us something. He wanted us to know the killer's last name, Yasuhiro.
If there's one person here who
Oh,
might have that
her
last
handbook.
name,
It would have to be you, Celeste.
Her handbook has to have her real
Anyone
name,
what
right?
Your real name is.
how many times do I have to tell you? My name is Celestia Bludenberg!
It's upside down. God damn it!
How long do you plan to go on pretending?
I'm not pretending. It's the truth. And since you have no way to contradict me,
Show us your handbook, bitch.
That's it! The
wanted to dance. So worth losing Celeste. We get the best Celeste content right before her death. Watson! Shit's getting real, Watson! More hugs! More hugs! Beetlejuice is beautiful, amazing. Thank you for sharing. He's a cutie. Oh, I guess we're gonna have to look at Beetlejuice now. Watson, do you want to see Beetlejuice? Oh, I gotta pull it up. Hold up. Oh my god. It's Beetlejuice! This boy has a very special piece of my heart. He's my only boy that goes back to Dreamhaven's Mighty Max. He looks so similar. He's small and... There's a typo there. Too cute for his own good. This boy will be a forever dog. I can't imagine he'll ever leave my family. He's just too darn special. Wow. Watson, why can't you be this cute? Wow. Look at that little wiggle butt. He's in the snow having fun with his friends. Look at his friend! Oh, man. When we were picking names for this guy, we knew it had to be something everyone would remember. For some reason, Beetlejuice just fit. We think it suits him perfectly. At the time of these pictures, Beetlejuice is only 6 months old. We have big plans for him. He started his flyball training with jumps and a target board. He's a very quick study when liver treats are involved. Look at that smile. He's a prince. Beetlejuice, my sweet young boy. Thank you, Hill. Somebody go adopt Beetlejuice. Look, you can see his balls. Alright. That was beautiful. So cute. Very good boy. Shove that heresy back down your voice box, friend. You apologize to Watson right the fuck now. Watson's perfect. Watson doesn't deserve cruel words. All dogs are beautiful. Came in. Being a balls on string P-Stone. Welcome in. We were looking at Beetlejuice. Watson's just gonna chill below me right now.
What? Anytime you turn your handbook on, it shows the owner's name when it boots up, right? Monokuma told us all about it before. So all we have to do is check her handbook, and that'll clear up everything. That's how we can find out Celeste's real name.
Show us the book!
That's an invasion of privacy. I refuse to cooperate.
Celeste, can you please just tell us what really happened? Please. Just tell us.
She's not gonna do that, Makoto, you idiot.
Even when I'm put in check, it's just my nature not to give up. Because...
We broke Celeste.
Until the game's over, you never know what might happen.
Fine then. Let me settle it.
Yes, nicely.
Let me go over the case again, from the beginning, and shed light on
I'm a
all
good
your
guy.
crimes. And that'll bring everything to an end.
Rhythm game. Closing arguments. Oh, wait. We're going straight to the comic book. Do we not get a rhythm game this time? Alright, so Celeste's talking to Fumi. Why is the nudie poster here? Track! Track, welcome in, Raiders! Raid! Track! How's it going? How's your stream? Everybody go follow Track. Playing Persona 5. What do I do here? Is it this? What is this? Oh, Hero is here. They drugged him. Daniel, you beautiful, wonderful man. No, you, Track. No, you. Main battle traps, welcome in. Stream was good, making good progress in the game. How's your stream going? We are about to solve a murder. Spoilers for Danganronpa if you are not wanting to get spoiled. But we're trying to figure this out right now. Wait, Yasuhiro comes in? This is so hard. What? WC Track cocaine, am I right? Wait. Check. All right, let's narrow it down. So here's the picture. Justice Hammer 4. 6 o'clock. Smash him with a hammer! Then what? It was Justice Hammer 4. Then there's the picture. Oh, this one's tough. We only got 20 minutes to figure this out, too. Hifumi wouldn't have been hit in the first page, though. Wait, what? Is that what that was? I thought he was, like, groveling. I'm not sure. This one gets confusing. Nods and pretends to understand what's happening. We have to fill in the blanks of this murder with comic book pages. Alright, so here he puts in the fake blood on himself. What even goes on this one? They find the body. They find that body. He wakes up, cleans himself off. Oh, okay. I think that other one goes here then, right? Yeah, okay. This one goes all the way over here. He's actually pushing the dolly in this picture. I don't know what the fuck goes there then. This is so hard. We only got 20 minutes to figure it out. He gets the body there. Celeste shows up, then smashes him with a hammer. She actually did it. And then she washes it, right? Is there not one to wash the hammer? Woo, this is hard. Missed too much of this game to know what's going on. The naked girl with the blood. Wait, what? Are those illustrations of Hifumi? Remember when you asked me if I thought this or Tokyo Mirage Sessions was more anime? This is definitely more anime. The bikini photo is not relevant. Nope. I don't think so. So I think Hero definitely goes like here, right? He's like, what's going on? And then, wow. So this happened at 1? What are the chip? I guess we put the chips there. Or I don't know. Or they put the hammers in his backpack. Smash him with a hammer. Then what happens here? He's freaking out. What in the world? Let's just guess. I don't know what this one is. Let's just see.
The killer is you! Before anything, the
No
killer
pressure, I'll just be
persuaded
forever
someone to
disappointed if you
carry
fail.
out
We
the
have a
murder.
few chances.
And that person was...
Tokyo Mirage Sessions is more visual novel and J-pop. Doesn't it go right to left? It does. I was just trying to figure out the easy one so that I could deduce it a little bit. Well, we got that one. Nice. They were shaking hands.
Hifumi. With an accomplice, the killer was able to execute a number of otherwise impossible schemes.
I got the clock! That was a total guess.
First, they convinced someone to meet them in the rec room.
Quote 3
last
forever.
night at 1 in the morning.
I'd help more on mobile. Everything looks way tiny. TMS, not a visual novel. It's an RPG. Yes! I think we got the hammers wrong. I threw in some hammers here and
Someone they
there.
met with was Hiro. The murderous duo intended to pass Hiro off as the prime suspect. So
Maybe
when they met up with
the
him,
spinning fake blood, you can add a poster, because the poster got... No, that's from a different thing entirely, named Battle Traps. They're just throwing that in there to confuse us.
they drugged him, knocked him out, and stuffed him into the Robo Justice suit. Next, Hifumi positioned himself to make it look like Robo Justice was attacking him,
I love this song, though. It's sick.
while the killer used a digital camera to take pictures of the assault. They did all this just to create evidence that would put the suspicion on Hiro. When they were done with him, they shoved him, still unconscious, into the pool room locker.
Nice.
And then finally, at 6 a.m., they moved into the murder phase of their plan.
Got to squeeze in a Kappa Kappa moment. To be honest, it really depends on what genre of anime you're thinking of.
They called Taka to the equipment room.
Kappa. Got him. Was this right? Did he use 4?
And that's where Hifumi killed him, making it the scene of the first murder.
Yes!
The murder weapon was Justice Hammer 4.
I was
which
guessing on
left
all those
there in the
hammers.
equipment room. The reason hammer number 4 was used was to create confusion about the order of the crimes.
As to whether Danganronpa or TMS is more anime. It's not that cheap, I was joking. Hammer hype. This one
So,
might be wrong. This is
next
where
they
it's gonna
falsified
fall off.
2 more assault incidents. For these attacks, the killers pretended to be the victims to solidify Robo Justice as the suspect. The first fake incident was the attack in the rec room. There, the killers wanted us to see Justice Hammer 1 and the Robo Justice pictures they'd taken. They wanted to make sure we bought the surprise attack story. The second fake incident was the attack in the library. This time, they planted Justice Hammer 2 and an injured Hifumi to sell us that story. With these 2 incidents, the killers were able to create a certain preconception in our minds
If Taka murdered first, Kobe, you know the answer to this stuff.
that the suspect was increasing the size of the hammers.
You trying to
and
spoil us, boy?
acting in order as they did. We fell right into their trap and started looking for the suspect based on that. But
That was right? Holy shit. This one's wrong,
while
right?
we did that,
One of the hammers has to be wrong. I just
Hifumi
threw these in
nurse's
here.
office. This was exactly what Hifumi was hoping for.
First try.
He took a blood packet
Stop
from the
watching.
refrigerator
Wait, I
and
thought you played
Justice
this
Hammer
game.
3 and turned the room into a crime scene.
Look
in
at him
which
go.
He himself had apparently been brutally murdered.
We got all the hammers first try.
He let out a scream to draw us back, and when we returned, that's what we found. Meanwhile, the other group that had been out searching found Taka's body at the same time. So when we heard the body discovery announcement, we naturally assumed it was for Hifumi. We left the nurse's office, and Hifumi once again took advantage of the situation. He simply got up and made his escape. When we learned his body had disappeared, we all rushed back to the nurse's office.
Dang.
And once again, Hifumi had the chance he was waiting for. This time, he snuck into the equipment room.
Yachty.
He wrapped Taka Taka's body in its heart and use the dolly to move it all the way
I still
down
don't
to the
accept that
repository.
Celeste is the one that killed Hifumi, though. I figured she for sure would have had another accomplice kill Hifumi, and then she would just be scot-free.
That explains how each of the bodies disappeared. But even Hifumi didn't know what the true killer.
You're blinded by a pretty girl. Just let her live. God damn it.
Their plan all along was to kill Hifumi.
How do you guys think Celeste is gonna die?
Who could betray them?
What are they? It has to be something to do with gambling, right?
And they did it using an ordinary, everyday hammer from the repository.
I can't even think. Oh, what if it's Russian roulette? Joe! Welcome, Joe!
That should cover everything that happened in this case.
Do you think they're gonna make her play Russian roulette until she shoots herself? That would be no benefit to her. She would die along with the rest. No, Kitsune. What is this? This is sick. Hold on. Screenshot. Ugh.
Celeste, sorry, you lose.
Did I get a good one? Yes, I got a really good screenshot. Kitsune, my theory, I know it's probably wrong at this point, is that she was having them weed each other out. So she wouldn't win, and at the end of the trial, she'd be like, I know who it is because I set it up. These two people, they followed my orders, they killed them. And then she'd be like, I'm not a blackened because I didn't kill anybody. I don't win. We all win, and then it's just less people to work with. Russian roulette would be cool. You're not that ugly without your beard, but you prefer... Listen, I'm getting mixed signals. Jess hates the beard. Joe loves the beard. With 5.5 bullets. Her death will give you closure. Gambit from X-Men shows up, throws his deck of cards at her, missing all vital organs until 100 cuts are made. Finally, she dies. So all the guys like the beard, all the girls hate the beard. Main Battle Traps thinks I look nice. Objectify me, chat. Objectify me, please.
Lost?
Well, bye, Celeste.
Lost?
Don't listen to the haters. You look nice regardless.
When?
Pander
was the
to
last
me.
time I was
Beard and clean
forced
shaven
to
both look
utter
good.
such words?
There's some stubble here, guys. It's not clean. I'm forever unclean. She's about to freak the fuck out. This is the first time she's ever lost in her entire life, and now she's about to die.
They hang heavy around my neck.
Then you admit it? You're the killer?
Listen to you, trying to take charge, as if you're my private instructor.
But what would be the point at all? She didn't escape, so what was the point of committing a murder in the first place? Kitsune, I guess my mindset is, Celeste has always been the one to just accept that they're gonna live there. And she loved the rec room. Like, she was into the rec room. And she just accepted that she was just gonna live in this house forever. But if she weeded out the people that she hated, which are the obnoxious men, by making them kill each other, then she could have just lived in peace in the house by herself with whoever she likes. I think that is a more interesting story to me, but I don't know if that's where this is going at this point.
Celestia Ludenberg.
Hill doesn't like any beards. All the girls hate the beards. All the guys love the beards. Wait, MJ! She's pro beard! We got one girl! Kitsune likes the rugged look. Am I rugged? Am I a tough boy? I guess technically clean shaven wasn't the word, but you get me, give me that baby face. I like Ryan's baby face, Jess, so I see where you're coming from. Ryan has a really nice baby face.
Taiko Yasuhiro is fine.
Taiko Yasuhiro. Interesting.
Taiko?
Taiko or Taiko?
So, you finally accepted it.
I'm the kind of person, once I've lost, I don't like things to drag on.
I love her voice actor so much. I can't imagine Ryan with a beard. There was a beard at one point. When I went to visit him, he refused to shave. He refused to shave the whole time. He's like, I'm on vacation. Ryan looks much better clean shaven than with the patchy blonde pubes. I mean, what? Track wishes he could grow a beard.
Interesting.
The moment I left their house, I think Jess made him shave. Well, it's over. Rest in peace, Celeste. We hardly knew ye. Oh, we got a shit ton of money. I'm gonna buy so many presents.
Okay, Monokuma. I'm ready to begin.
Here we go.
Or, no. I suppose this is the end. Isn't it?
I need to look up this voice actor. She's so good. Shaving is easier when you can't grow a full beard. Sometimes I miss shaving being easy. Fucking hockey season, he always grows his hair out so thick and grows so quickly. I hate it. I hate it. True, it's easy, but I also like to grow a full beard.
It is indeed the moment we've all been waiting for. Time to vote.
No.
Okay. Oh, if you would, please locate your lever and cast your vote. And when the votes are tallied, who will become the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully
Gold only
wrong
shaves
one?
half his face.
What's it gonna be?
He gets the best of
What's
both
it
worlds.
gonna be?
The Shakies. My sister-in-law and my brother had to live in a time in a LDR. Every time she was supposed to visit him, he had to shave. I don't know what an LDR is. Watson! Mareeve Harrington. Thank you, Kovu. I'm gonna check her out. See what else she's done. Long distance relationship. Thank you. I've never seen that acronym before. Or abbreviation. It's not an wait. Wait. Hold up. Celeste is Mareeve Harrington, also known as Lindsay Torrance. Canadian American! Yo, Canada! Thanks! She's known for her performance in How I Met Your Mother, Good Luck Charlie, Ever After High, Miss Aubrey, and Dance Central. You said it to me twice. Sorry, Kovu. Made it back inside my apartment just in time. You're gonna see some death. You're in a long distance relationship? Yeah, Hill, you might want to look away. I think my guess, Hill, is that she's gonna have to shoot herself in Russian roulette at some point.
Honestly.
I lost. Well, that sucks. I guess trying to work with someone else was a mistake after all. Hifumi's ineptitude was beyond all my calculations.
I knew it.
So you really did approach Hifumi with this plan? But how did you get him to agree? I can't imagine he would have happily agreed to commit murder. I'm sure she relied on her specialty, lying. My specialty? Don't make me laugh. I didn't have to lie to get him to agree.
So then,
Then did you use, you know? I knew you'd figure it out, Kyoko. You're absolutely right. To get Hifumi to act as my accomplice, I used her. Daniel, you pronounce words so American. And names. Like what? Like what? Like what? It's Mary Eve. Like Eve, not Eve. Like Eve. Mary Eve. First, we need her murder. Oui, it's French, not fucking American. Not an sound. It's Eve. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa. I'll look away then. Can't stand gore. Yep, we're gonna... So, Joe, it's gonna be us talking for a second, and then you'll know when the murder's about to happen. Or the death. Yikes! To be fair, it's super cartoony, not gory. It's still... Yeah, I think some people just don't want to see it. The ominous her. The same brain. Mary. You don't have to watch, Joe. I'm just saying, for right now, they're just going to talk for a minute. Because we have to figure out her motive and everything. For everyone who's still left, I'll avoid mentioning it by name, but it's the one thing Hifumi and Taka were both super into. Does she mean... Is she talking about alter ego?
Say what?
What? What are you talking about?
Just a
Oh,
second.
shit. Don't interrupt. We're in the middle of a very important conversation here. I'm totally out of the loop as usual. How sad.
In other words,
Then you're the one that stole it?
Indeed.
That's right.
I see.
And you used it to drag Hifumi into the plan you'd come up with. Right again. Mary have. How do you explain an accent gave to someone who doesn't speak French? That's better, but I also hate it. Mary have. Had my eyes closed this whole time, cold. You're just listening to my sweet dulcet tones. Not even fluent, but still. Do Americans have to learn another language? I learned Spanish. I didn't learn French. Damn, French is mandatory for us. Yeah, because you have a bunch of French people. Grave. I hate it! My French is terrible, but I do speak Spanish, which helps a lot. We're encouraged to go to college, but we have options. Grave. Grave. Like grab. I was the person in my Spanish class that didn't already speak Spanish or German language. It's not mandatory for Americans. It's mandatory to take some language, but you don't take every single language. Listen, I'm just gonna stop reading your French words then. You come into my American chat and you're speaking French. English Americans' pronunciations are ridiculous. I'm gonna start typing all kinds of words. You guys didn't even know how to say Japanese words. Jesus. Remember Ramu? You guys have been living your whole life saying Rama. I'm a Canadian. I say Rama. Ramu. Come at me with your French words. The only French I know is toast. America, explain. I wish I'd followed through with it. Took three years of Spanish, now understand an okay amount. Still bad at speaking it. Spanish should help you pronounce French? No. Legit so confused about the word colonel. Track was in Rama. Look at that. You guys can't... Oh, you can't speak Japanese? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? You can't speak Japanese? Get out of my chat. Except English. I'm Canadian. I say Rama. Rachel wants a fight too? Let's get it! Guys, we gotta figure out what's going on with Celeste. Ramu.
Actually,
Border clash. I'm moving to Japan. Fuck all y'all. I don't have to speak French in Japan. You know those all-dressed chips you like so much, Rachel. Definitely said Rama. Oh no. Omelette du fromage. Omelette du fromage.
what? Are you okay with this?
It was Taka. He stole it. What?
So
And I have
then-
proof. Would you like to see it? As it turned out, I'd found the use for the camera. I'd taken you-know-who to Taka's room earlier and took pictures of it there. I deleted the pictures as soon as I'd shown it to Hifumi, of course.
Damnation!
You can't say mean things about Canadians and get all-dressed chips. We have them here now! So tasty. An omelet with cheese? French ASMR, change the category. America being weird, Joe. How did he do it? She was supposed to yell if either of us got close to her. You are correct. Which is why Taka forced me to steal it.
Say what?
What?
As for me,
Please forgive me. He threatened me. I would say Ramu, but the correct pronunciation, True Thunder Summon, is... I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it. I already brushed my teeth, but I want chips. Ramu. I just got a little damp in my pants. Oh my god. Ramu! I'm always hungry. That's my secret.
Oh,
He did?
as for me,
He came to my room last night unannounced, and then it's hard for me to even say. He abused me.
What?
And he took pictures. He said if I did not do as he asked, he would show them to everyone. So I had no choice.
Damnation!
That's a crime! An absolute crime! I mean, I knew he'd gone a little crazy, but I never imagined he would go that far. It was amazing how completely he bought it. I can't express how enjoyable that was. I'm about to say something I've never said before in my life. I'm going to kill him! I'm going to fucking kill him! I do have cookie cake. Nice. Lady boner. Cookie cake pipe. I ate a cupcake. This Celeste girl is a psycho, and that's why she's about to get murdered.
Most unfortunate.
Wait. Please, if you go now, you will be playing right into his hands.
Actually,
Taka's planning to use her escape to... And he has made you his target.
What?
Escape? You don't mean... Taka's going to try to kill you. Hill, thanks for coming. I hope you had a wonderful night. I'll try to work my French for you. Sleep well, my friend.
indeed.
Main Battle Traps is currently stuffing chili in his face. And also, he could keep her to himself. That bastard! Bastard, 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 bastard!
Honestly,
Can we allow him to continue with these barbaric acts? Absolutely not. How could I? She...
I swear!
I have to save her!
Save her!
actually,
Then, would you like to join me? Just so happens I have come up with a plan. I have devised a way to reclaim what he's stolen and escape this dreadful school. I was about to go too, but I passed by to see Daniel's beard and got hooked by the story. Just learned right when the death happens, we're gonna call it a night, so it's not gonna be that much longer. Slash me. Who's trying to figure this out? Oh, Joe's trying to figure it out. Looks at Jess and smiles. What are you talking about? Oh, nothing. Hifumi agreed without a second thought. The effect that item had on him was remarkable. The power of love, even a love as twisted as that, can still drive people mad, it would seem. You disgust me.
I see.
I have another question for you. Was that strange costume Hifumi's creation?
indeed.
Yeah. He was a real pain in the butt, too. All I asked him to do was make something to hide the face and general body size. I had no idea he'd make something like that. But it's my fault for picking him in the first place.
But...
So why'd you decide to make me the suspect? Because you're stupid. That's it? I see you joined the ranks of colored text. Watches in anticipation. This is awesome. Notices Rachel from afar. Lets out a little tee-hee, then passes out. What? So fancy. I'm just glad I'm not alone in having known how to do that. Just shakes his head, smiling at chat. Oh, chat, you silly, silly bitches. Calls an ambulance for Jess because she passed out.
Let's see.
And in that regard, I made the right choice. I'm so glad your stupidity surpassed my every expectation. Life must have been tough on your parents, though. I feel like I could cry.
Well,
But when you were explaining your plan to Hifumi, how did you explain the part about him playing dead? What she's asking. What was Hifumi supposed to do after that, assuming you had actually let him live?
Are you okay with this?
That's simple. After he did his part and pretended to be dead, once someone showed up, I told him to say he'd been seriously wounded. He was on the verge of death, but he just barely held on. And he really believed that? Well, of course. That wasn't all there was to it. As I explained it to Hifumi, the plan was, while you were all questioning him about what had happened to him, I was going to murder someone else. At that point, Hifumi would have had an alibi, so nobody could doubt him. I told him that and he believed it. It all seems very straightforward. Stereotypical. I just matched the lie to the level of the opponent. In fact, Hifumi ate it up. He believed the lie wholeheartedly, right up until the moment of his death.
So in the end...
So you had planned to kill him all along. But of course, there would have been no point to my plan if the one who pretended to be dead did not end up dead himself.
What the heck?
How can human life be mean so little to you?
Well,
That's a non-issue. I simply did everything in my power to win.
Don't be mean.
Now you sound like Byakuya.
I wonder about
No.
that.
He derives his pleasure from the thrill of the hunt. In that aspect, we are nothing alike. Looks at Kovu. What did you mean that I am the true Kitsune? In Friday's stream, I'll only talk with me. Jess! Leans back in chair, turning his head to Kitsune. Explain myself already. Please do not make me say the S word. I think this is the first time you had read the dialogue all night. Holy shit. The way she says, what the heck?
Why?
Then, what made you take things this far?
what the heck?
What the heck? Was it really just for money? Are you talking about the $10 million Monokuma offered us? That is a lot of money, it's true. But that's not all there is to it. From the moment our new life began, my only thought has been escape. But all along you've been saying how we have to accept living here.
You little bitch.
Obviously that was a lie. Yeah. The doc said I'm the man he always wanted for him? Nice, Joe. This is the reason this school is full of murderers, potential murderers? Frowns in confusion. Well, I still don't really understand. Alright. Good job, Joe! My school was exactly like this. I assumed it was normal.
Hey!
I couldn't take it. I hated it from day one. More than anyone else in here.
You little
I wanted to
bitch.
get out. Every day was fresh torture. And do you want to know why? Huh?
This is fine.
Because I had a dream. This is fine. Couldn't even answer. You blushed behind your cell phone and said thanks? Accepting a life here would have meant nothing less than giving up on my dream forever.
Honestly.
There is no way that I could ever do it. In that underground world of gambling, I risked my life to make a metaphorical killing.
As for me,
And it was all for that dream. And what was the dream of yours?
isn't it wonderful?
To live in a European castle. A castle? Oh my god! No! I missed the good screenshot! And to gather handsome men from all over the world to serve as my butlers slash bodyguards. I want a good screenshot. Wait, I can do it. Yes! Thank you. I was going to make them dress up like vampires and satisfy my every need. Why are their eyes red? They're vampires! Once I obtained that, I would have created a perfectly aesthetic world of decadence.
This is fine.
Vampire butler bodyguards. Living the rest of my life there was my only dream, my only goal. That's what life is all about. Combined with my own winnings, Monokuma's $10 million would have made that dream a reality. I got right to the edge, but
There is nothing to be
unfortunately my dream has been scattered to the wind. Still, I don't have any regrets. I pursued my dream till the very end, so why would I?
Just the worst.
You sound so passionate, but you were really able to kill your own friends for it.
Oh,
Are you asking me to feel guilty? That's a pointless endeavor. I think nothing of sacrificing others for my own ends. I feel nothing.
do you understand?
That's all there is to me. That's what makes me complete. Actually, after he said he was going to sleep, I was happy for having him in my life. Nice, Joe. This girl is nuts. Forget that previous post. I didn't see what you typed. Got buried. Isn't it terrifying how different our values are? There's simply no room for understanding.
What is this?
That's what we should be saying. And plus, how could you be so calm? Don't you realize you're about to die? Why aren't you scared? My ability to lie is unrivaled, and I take pride in that. It's not just other people. I can even fool my own emotions. The conscious deceives the unconscious. And that's why you're not scared?
Yes, indeed.
That's right. I don't fear death. Kill me however you like. But you know, if I could be reincarnated, if I had a choice,
Isn't it
then I
wonderful?
think I would like to come back as Marie Antoinette.
Hey,
You just get executed again. Celeste smiled then. She did it look to me like a poor effort to force it. She claimed she could fool her own feelings, but that statement itself must have been her final lie. And that weak fake smile is what betrayed her. You all done? Okay then, let's get rolling. The black and disturb the peace and must pay the price.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment. Let's give it everything we've got.
It's punishment time.
It's punishment time.
All right, Joe. Anybody in chat, if you don't want to see someone get murdered, look away.
I guess I'll let Kyoko hold on to this.
Oh. Whoa, what is this?
Will it really give you the hope you're looking for? I can't say I ever saw it that way.
KT, welcome in. Just in time for punishment.
Which
What
is
is
why...
this key?
Actually, it's not important. Well then, take care, everyone. Perhaps we'll meet again in another life.
Just in time, KT. How was your day? They built her castle. Just hundreds of Monokumas. The burning of Versailles Witch. They're gonna burn her to death? Day was okay. Not really bad or good. CG. What is this game? It's Anime Murder Party. KT, she was the murderer. She had an accomplice this time, too. She had the accomplice kill somebody, and then she killed the accomplice. This is Danganronpa! They ran her over with a fire truck? They set her on fire, then ran her over with a fire truck. Monokuma, you sick bitch. The animation was rad. It's over. The third execution's over. Celeste's death is over. Celeste killed my friend, so I can't pity her, but I also can't deny that at one point I considered her a friend too. And for him to just come along and... Isn't it just awful? Someone couldn't cut free of their regrets from the outside world and so many people had to die. You guys are still young! You need to place more value on your lives!
What are you gonna do?
Jeez, and here I thought you guys were gonna pass the torch of hope to the next generation.
Let me out of here!
What do I care about hope? I'll throw it in the trash if you just let me out of here.
Too bad.
You're all the embodiment of hope, whether you like it or not. And it's my destiny to knock you down one by one. It's sad, yes it is, but that reality just can't be avoided. Don't talk like you're not responsible. How long are you gonna make us keep going through this? What do you want from us? God, I'm so sick of people asking me that. Give it a rest already. KT, summon best boy. What's in? He was laying below me. Kyoko, did I see you get some kind of key type object from Celeste?
Hey, hey!
What's in? Oops. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Come here. KT wants to say hi. Oh, rip my arms. KT, One Piece. One Piece. Hi, baby. I'm gonna pick you up, okay? Thank you for the hugs. Oh, I'm gonna pick you up. I know it's scary. Okay, you gotta let go of me. Oh, he won't let go. The Watson hugs. You gotta let me pick you up, buddy. Okay. Okay. Ugh. Ugh. Little Watson on the hillside, little Watson made of ticky-tacky, little Watson on the hillside. Little Watson's all the same. Look, they love you, Watson. Joe says hi. So precious. He always has the best face. You having a good night? Were you sleeping? Tickle boy. Oh, don't jump. Don't jump. Oh, should we play video games? Do you want to play video games with me? Oh no, what are you doing? Don't jump. I wish you would step back on that ledge, my friend. You could realize all the lies you've been living in. No trust falls. I think he's ready to get down. I think he wants to jump. I would understand. Alright. KT, I think he needs to go. I hope this was enough Watson time. Alright. Get down, buddy. Oh. Classic Watson hair right in my mouth. You missed my beard? I'm sorry, Joe. It'll grow back. It grows back very quickly, I promise. Going to sleep. Awesome to hang out here for a little bit. Good night. Hope you all have a nice week. Joe, sleep well. Thank you for sharing with us. But you still look handsome without it. Thank you, Joe. Thank you for the compliments. I hope you have sweet dreams. Some of these executions are crazy. I thought for sure it would have something to do with gambling, but they burned her like a witch for some reason. Which was weird. Usually they're themed after the person.
What?
Huh? What's the matter?
So then...
I'll answer your question if you answer mine. What did you do? What did you do to me?
Ooh.
What?
Hey,
Oh god, I got Watson hair in my eyes! Answer me. What did you do to my body?
Ooh. How
Oh man!
exciting.
Oh geez, oh man, oh geez, what do you mean, what did I do? I have no idea. I don't know anything about it. What was that just now? The mastermind did something to Kyoko's body? What does that mean?
Hello.
The perfect depth for the ultimate gambler. Yeah, I don't really understand, MJ. Okay, things are getting kind of awkward. I think it's about time I got out of here.
Well?
Meanwhile, you guys can go on enjoying your school life. If you get lonely, give me a shout. Not that I'll do anything about it, of course.
See ya later.
Monokuma disappeared, leaving us all depressed and in despair. Although it wasn't all despair. There was one small hope. Hey, Kyoko. Monokuma already mentioned it, but... what's that key that Celeste gave you?
so...
Most likely. It's the key to one of the dressing room lockers.
Huh?
What? Then that means... Celeste probably hid it in there.
Hey,
I suppose sometimes it's easiest to miss what's right beneath your nose. Well then, we'd better go check.
Indeed.
Good idea. We left the courtroom and rushed to the dressing room. As we approached the dressing room, Kyoko looked back at us and said,
Hey,
I'm going to go on alone from here. Everyone else head to the dining hall. I'll check in with you later.
What?
Why exactly are you going alone?
so...
Do you even have to ask? As she spoke, she glanced quickly at the surveillance camera.
Come on.
That's not what I mean. Why you? There's still the risk of a spy, you know. Then I'll go too.
What?
You? Please, let me go. Standing here arguing is just going to draw more attention to us.
Goodbye.
Do whatever you want. Thank you, Byakuya.
well then.
Then it's up to you now.
Yo,
I'm gonna go to the dining hall, okay? So Makoto and Kyoko are gonna go together? Does that mean what I think it means?
Okay.
Good luck, Makoto. Girls like her are total pushovers when you show a little backbone. I try to forget what Hina said. Everyone headed to the dining hall, leaving me and Kyoko there alone.
Shall we go?
A little out of the loop. What do they think is in there? It's the alter ego, the laptop with the person in it, the AI.
So then...
We need to get into that locker. Kyoko took the key Celeste had given her and unlocked the locker. And as the locker swung open, we saw... Good morning. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's safe, thank goodness. I never heard Kyoko sound so relieved. It was like she was speaking from the bottom of her heart. I did just what Celeste asked. I didn't say a word. I stayed quiet the entire time. Oh, and I think I might be able to open the last set of files soon. Maybe as early as tomorrow. I'm doing my best, so please just wait a while longer. So now we can officially say the case is closed. As far as this incident is concerned, sure, but can we take a second? Since we have this opportunity, I want you to be honest with me. Kyoko, please tell me, what are you trying to do all on your own here at the school? Is that why you wanted to come here with me?
However...
Regardless, that's not something you need to know right now. I don't need to know? That just makes me even more worried.
What?
Worried? Like, what happened during the investigation this time? You disappeared and we didn't see you again. Without warning, without explanation. When did you do that?
Indeed.
It's only natural that they think I'm the mastermind spy, right? And you too? No! I believe you.
What?
You believe in me? Isn't it obvious? People believe in their friends, right? That's why I want you to tell me. And I want you to believe in me too. Because we're friends. I understand.
It's true.
Then maybe I can believe in you. Just a little bit more. Then...
That's fine.
Fine. I'll tell you. I'll tell you why I've been disappearing and where I've been going. You see... Oh, shit. What I heard from Kyoko then was... Well, frankly, it kind of blew my mind. Right after I told Kyoko I believe in her, she told me a story that was almost unbelievable. I decided I had to confirm what she told me with my own two eyes. So I waited for nighttime to come. And when it did, I went into action.
Correct.
The boys' bathroom on the second floor doesn't have a surveillance camera on monitor. And in the storage closet there, way in the back. She said it was way in the back of the boys' bathroom storage closet, but could Kyoko really be right about this? Save. I haven't saved it all this whole night. You singing, Kitsune? Just having a nice little sing-along? It's just a normal storage closet as far as I can tell. Living dangerously. The secret Kyoko told me about. Could it really be hidden in here? She said it was way in the back of the storage closet. But I mean, seriously, without thinking, I placed my hand on the back of the storage closet. Suddenly, as if I were being yanked in. A secret passage. Gashunk! At the same time as I heard the sound, I fell through the wall. I had no idea what was going on. I had fallen through the back of the storage closet. Huh? It turned out the back wall was like a revolving door and I'd made my way to the other side. Just like Kyoko had said.
Correct.
Gotta go to bed. Gold, have a wonderful night. Dream of the chocobo races. Dream of all the gold things. Dream of millions and millions of gil just lining your pockets. Thank you for stopping in, Gold. In the boys' bathroom on the second floor, there's a storage closet, and way in the back of the closet, there's a secret room. So this is the secret room. But what's in here? It's a bunch of files and what looks like a volume after a volume of yearbooks. They're all covered in dust. Looking at everything, one file on the edge of the bookshelf caught my eye. Hope's Peak Academy Student Registry. This is the only thing in here not covered in dust. Has someone been looking at it recently? I slipped the file into my hand, but before I had a chance to look at it, a slip of paper fell out of the file and I turned my attention to it. What's this? You must not leave? That's kind of weird. I could understand if it said, like, I can't leave, but you must not leave? What is this? My head feels funny. This strange sensation, it's like deja vu. Those words, you must not leave. I've seen them somewhere before. But I can't quite remember. What do I know? What don't I know? What? A strange sound rang out through my head. It felt like I was shaking my brain back and forth, and then darkness. I don't understand what's happening. I don't know what started it. It's all over. And with that, I opened my eyes. I didn't know how long it'd been. Ow. Apparently something hit me and I lost consciousness. That's all I understood. Pardon me? Sir? A Beetleborg? I thought for sure Makoto just died, so I'm actually I'm actually surprised he's alive. It's just a normal desk with normal drawers. They took the books. An empty bookshelf. Empty, gone. It's all gone! The yearbooks, the student registry, and even the note that had fallen on the floor. It's all gone. What does this mean? My brain refused to do any more work. The insistent pain in my head began to spread across the rest of my body. For now, I should go back to my room, get some rest. My body was heavy with pain, my mind heavy with thought. I dragged myself back toward my room. Somehow I made it back to the first floor of the school. Ugh. The farther I walked, the more I felt. Things are getting blurry. I can't see in front of me. Couldn't stop myself from collapsing right there, and after that... Huh? As if from a vast distance, I heard a sound. It was faint but undeniable. That sound, it's coming from the gym. As I desperately hauled my shaky frame toward this gym, the sound got stronger and stronger. What's going on? It can't be nothing. Here in the gym? I didn't make a sound as I opened the door of the gym. The sounds coming inside, meanwhile, only intensified that much more. Windy? What is happening? Before me there raged a battle beyond anything humanly possible. No. One side's not human, that's for sure, but regardless, I couldn't stop staring. I forgot to move or even breathe.
Why, you? What do you think you're doing? I asked you a question. What's the meaning of this? How dare you defy me? This wasn't part of the deal.
She's the traitor? The deal.
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Okay, but you do.
No, she's gonna get killed.
Go through with this, right? You haven't forgotten, have you? What I'm holding hostage?
What am I looking at? What am I hearing? A hostage? Then could it be? Sakura is a female, Jess. She's just really buff. A next generation legend. Stand tall, galactic hero. Well, I guess we got a big old cliffhanger for Thursday. She's your fave, but I think she's about to die for betraying Monokuma. We got a Gundam! Holy moly. Gonna go to bed. Good night. Good night, Track. Leon killed Sayaka. Thank you for the raid earlier, Track. I hope you have a wonderful night. I'll talk to you soon, buddy. Monokuma killed Junko. Leon got executed. Then Mondo killed Chihiro. Then he got executed. Hifumi killed Taka, then Celeste killed Hifumi. Then she got executed. And that brings us up to now. The next morning in the dining hall, the day after Celeste's case. So now there's only 5 of us here. Only a third of the number of people we started with.
Indeed.
Loneliness has become commonplace. That's true. Still. What the fuck? What did I see yesterday? I don't understand. Sakura is the mastermind spy? Can that really be true? Makoto, are you okay? No, I'm fine. I can't bring it up in front of the others. If I did that, it would just confuse everyone that much more. Okay, in that case, let's eat till we pass out. What do you mean in that case? Well, because look how scary everyone looks. It's gotta be because you're all fighting on empty stomachs, right? So if you fill your belly, I'm sure you'll all cheer up. So let's eat. Let's fry up some fish and donuts and we'll eat till we can't stand up.
What?
That's like a deep impact style meteor impact, extinction level event combination of foods. What? Those are both breakfast time top sellers. Still, the till we can't stand up part is a problem. After we're done, we need to go explore.
I see.
Love how you were gonna end the stream and now you keep playing. It didn't give me a spot to end it. I need a spot to end it. That's right. Since the class trial is over, new areas should have opened up.
It's true.
Stream forever. Listen. So on Friday, we're having a Smash night for Valentine's Day. We're playing Smash Brothers. And then on Sunday is brunch stream. We're going to watch a bunch of YouTube videos. So I need to have a pretty good ending here. Because we only got Thursday. You can end anytime. I can't save though, can I? Oh, no. Stream forever. Plus, we still have Alter Ego. We don't have to give in to despair just yet. She's right. We have to plan ahead and think about the future.
You got it!
How do I save? You lie. Kitsune, you lie. How? Oh, I can save right now. I don't want to... I'm going to save just because it feels good. But I want to finish where it's a good spot to finish. Smash. Lance, are you going to play Smash with us? Valentine's Day. Sorry for calling you a liar, Kitsune. Got ahead of myself. Yeah. Think happy thoughts, not deathly thoughts.
You know?
Like when we're gonna get out of here, right?
Serious.
When this is all over, I think I want to get reborn for serious. I mean, reborn as someone serious.
Well...
Hey, are you okay? That sounds like something someone who's about to die would say. You work earlier than normal, so yes, smash with us! Timeout. I'm totally okay. I'm not gonna die. Why? Because there aren't gonna be any more murderers. Huh? What makes you so sure?
According to the spirit...
I predicted it last night. Since it's revealed itself to me from the ether, there's no doubt about it.
However,
How accurate is your fortune telling anyway?
How about that?
I can usually hit it 20 or 30% on a good day. That seems really low.
It's not like someone...
Well, yeah,
called
it's not
this-
like it's ESP or whatever. Of course I'm only gonna get it right
The
sometimes.
occult is bullcrap.
I told you my fortune telling isn't some cult thing.
So,
Fortune telling isn't a cult?
You got it all wrong.
Of course not. Clairvoyance is clairvoyance. Don't put it in the same category as cattle mutilation. Cattle what?
So...
Smash night sounds rad, but me and my friends are having a pizza, wine, V-Day themed horror movie night. MJ, enjoy your life. That sounds amazing.
Actually,
No, you're calling it an urban legend? As a matter of fact, it's true. As a matter of fact, it happened to me. It all happened one day when I went to go get a hamburger. It's a place I'd never been before. They claimed their patties were 100% all beef. So I got a burger to go and headed home.
but
And before
the
long,
end is
the
nigh.
sky was filled with a mysterious blinding light.
Some crazy beam came out of nowhere and locked onto my hamburger.
What are we playing? Maybe I should have ended the stream.
And as soon as the beam touched it, the burger started floating in midair.
Watson, what is this bullshit?
And then,
What is this bullshit?
still floating there, the entire burger started coming apart. One part of it just vanished, while the rest fell back into my hand.
Fuck. Why is Hero so weird?
Do you realize what that means? It means the burger wasn't 100% beef. It must have had some pork or something mixed in. Something like 70% pork.
Why are we
or
stuck with this
30%
guy?
Beef would be my guess.
You should have ended the stream. Hero is really weird, bro.
You can't trick me.
So I stormed back into the burger place and got in the manager's grill. They totally admitted it. It wasn't 100% beef. They totally mixed in ground pork with it.
How about that?
Now do you see? That is cattle mutilation. I kinda got lost halfway through. I can't tell if you're for the occult or against it. You stink of stupidity.
Don't be mean.
I stink of... How dare you? Well, you do stink though. That's fine. That's fine? Anyway, I hope your prediction turns out to be true. Well, at the very least, I won't murder anyone.
yeah.
Me either. I mean, I would never.
of course.
Me either.
Indeed.
Nor I. That goes for me too, of course. I could never kill any of my friends. Same, Makoto. I felt like those words of encouragement were helping us come together as one. After so much sacrifice and hardship, we'd finally become united, but...
Well...
To be honest, I wish Byakuya and Toko were here for this too. But they're so hard to deal with. They only think about themselves. Yeah, we're better off without them, I say. That was enough to prove. We were united for the time being, but within that bond hid weakness and fragility. Here we go. All-star apologies. Who are these people? Who dat? We began our search as soon as we finished our breakfast in the dining hall. We had to find out what happened. What was waiting for us? Alright, I might just end it here then. We did it! We'll be back Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wait. Stop it. Stop it. Oh yeah, it was Aoi and Alter Ego. Good work, Council! It was a wild one, Rachel. Thank you for hanging out. MJ, Kitsune, Kovu, Jess, Lance. Anybody lurking? Thanks for stream. Watson's gotta go. Look at him. Look at him go. He just ran upstairs. Alright. I said it earlier, I'll say it again. We got some special events. Friday, Valentine's Day. We'll be playing Smash. I should probably just do webcam only for this. We'll be playing Smash. You guys are welcome to join us. Jess will be playing with us. Wiggle butt. Most likely a co-op stream. I don't know if we're doing multi-Twitch. We probably will. We'll have links in chat if you need it. Good night, everybody. Look at this wiggle butt running around. Look at him go. Watson, go. Go upstairs. You gotta go? Watson, you gotta go potty? Watson, you gotta go potty? Okay. Pupper already ran into the bedroom, keeps giving me angry looks for not going to bed yet. Thanks for the rad stream, as per usual. Thank you for being here. The other special event is Sunday. We're doing our monthly brunch stream. Feel free to send me videos ahead of time, and I'll put it in a playlist, and we'll watch them. Otherwise, you can just post it in chat the day of. Bring your mimosas. Bring your brunch, whether you got pancakes or bacon, whatever you want. It'll be a good time. It's probably my favorite thing we do on Twitch. So I hope to see you there. Thank you again for being here. It was lovely. Had a good night. Be good to each other. Be kind. Do something selfless for somebody on Valentine's Day. It's okay. You don't have to buy somebody a card. Just tell them you love them. Just say, hey, I love you. I'm thinking about you. You don't have to be their Valentine. Just show some love. And there's Watson. You see him jumping around like a freaking fish? All right. He's so impatient. Okay. I love you guys. Bye.
Thanks, guys. That was amazing. Thanks so much. I'd say I was speechless, but I have one more thing to announce. Coming this year, Peggle 2!